everybody, we are back for Pirates of the Lost Fleet, episode 8.
Episode 8.
Dwayne, did you have something you wanted to share with the class?
No, I'm just...
You're just waving cards around?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I guess.
I love it when Tash says Sesame Street.
11, 12.
It's
That's
because he was in
Sesame
New
Street.
York.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what's the correlation between Sesame Street and New York?
Sesame Street's in New York.
Gavin, what?
Like the actual
what in the
street?
actual-
You didn't know that?
Or the cartoon?
But it takes
Wait,
place
wait.
in New York.
A, it's not a cartoon.
Yeah, how dare you?
Well, there was.
Oh, yeah, right.
There was
There's
vignettes.
puppets.
There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
vignettes.
That's true. Okay, good.
Yeah, it takes place.
Are you thinking of Muppet Babies?
Yeah, there was once. Yeah.
I thought it was filmed in Chicago.
Anyway.
Moving on.
With me tonight, Gavin, take it away.
Oh, hi, everybody. This is Gavin. I'm playing Morrow Furtide, the captain of the ship that is the Scurvy Lady. I remembered. Whew. Oh, good. Yeah.
Don't look at me. I hate that you looked at me. I was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I can see it in your eyes. When I see Russ's eyes, I see Scurvy Lady.
Eat a damn vegetable, would you?
It's the beard.
You're so lacking in vitamin C.
Anyway, next to me is someone that's not usually here.
Do you want me to go first or them?
Gavin already introduced himself, so you're going second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this your
Okay.
first time?
I'm done. Go ahead.
No, who are you playing?
Oh.
Who are you?
I'm Eldric. I'm playing Tash.
Perfect.
That doesn't seem
Thank
right.
you so much, Eldric Tash.
I'm Dwayne. I play Sue, she-chef, and he works in the galley of the Scurvy Lady.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And is especially appealing to vampires.
Nailed it. Sorry. Yeah.
Whoa. To vampires?
Vampire.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Why?
Remember, he's especially appealing to vampires?
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's never mind. I won't say it. There's kids listening.
There's not.
There's
I would hope not. If you're listening to this, your parents are bad people.
Why are we
So
talking about Sesame Street?
Russ, who are you?
I'm Russ.
Nice.
I think.
Good job.
You're winning.
Hey, I
Nailed
play Darvin and Corman,
Nice.
a 39-year-old barbarian.
Not 34.
Not 34. I got his age wrong before. I could be Archie's dad. You never know.
I actually
Plot
got a
twist.
message. I got a message on like Thursday or Friday that just said, if I'm his dad,
I'll never forgive
I'll
you.
never forgive you. Yeah.
Oh, that's tempting.
That's some good munition right there.
I was like, oh, don't tell me
Yeah.
that. Don't tell me
I
that.
played my hand, I think, there.
Yeah.
So I play Darvin.
Darvin sounds a little angrier than normal today.
Darvin just crit on the table.
Darvin just banged his knee and is a different shade right now.
That wasn't his knee.
That's impressive.
Oh, goodness.
Too old for this shit.
I'm Sean. I play Warbles. He once was lost plasmoid, but now has been found.
Yay.
I feel like Warble's story has been like slowly deepening on us for such a simple little jar of Jello.
Yeah, that's,
That's
still
Warbles.
waters.
Simple jar of Jello. Harsh. Eldric.
Wait, is that your last name? Warble Stillwater?
It's kind of like, it's a mononym. It's kind of like Cher or Rihanna. Just Warbles.
Just warbles.
Yeah.
Prince.
Just the Warbles.
It's beautiful. And I'm Chelsea, and I DM. My New Year's resolution is to find a less clunky way to hand over the controls to Gavin for music.
Can I interject for 1 second? I have something I'd like to share.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Was that sharing?
That was my hand.
Yeah, no kidding. Way to ruin the segue.
No,
almost had
I'm
it
creating
timed
one. I'm
perfectly.
creating one.
Tash has the talking pillow.
Okay, all right.
The talking
The
tentacle.
talking tentacle. Look, it's so moist. Sorry, Neil.
Neil
No,
just
I
swerved
wanted to
into
say
oncoming traffic.
when I was re-listening to the last episode in the airport, there was a scene. I think it was when Darvin was carrying around Thal on his shoulders. That someone said something about, "Oh, there wouldn't it be like a cute little sitcom to have for them? We need a theme song." So I made a theme song.
Did you?
Oh my god.
Gavin's gonna play it.
Dar's a dad who's pretty rad, lives his life pure and glad. Thal's his girl so bright and bold, together they break the mold. Darv and Thal, they show the way in every
So
10 seconds left.
it's just doing. In full disclosure, that is an absolute AI ripoff, but not a ripoff. I made it using AI in about 30 seconds. It was pretty funny.
Wow. I can't wait for everybody now to make future theme songs for different episodes. It's gonna, it needs to be a thing now.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Set the bar real high.
Yeah.
Enraging. I didn't get that on video. I accidentally pressed the.
I didn't even. I didn't even think about that. We can redo it. We can redo it.
I was like so busy jamming out, my thumb touched the button 3 seconds after. Brutal.
Well,
Such
on
a grandma.
Chelsea's fail, let's just.
Amazing. Thank you, Tash.
That's amazing.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage until sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Strong.
I don't know.
We could
It
green
should be
screen it.
live action.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think
You
I'd
kidding
like to
me?
see on Russ's shoulders. It'd be good.
We could do some
On that note.
some Hobbit, some Lord of the Rings kind of trickery.
Perfect.
I've seen that now. It's pretty cool.
You just you've seen the
It's
first
a
one.
long fuck.
You've only seen it's a long fuck. You said it's a long
Isn't
fuck.
that how you watch shows?
It's not during group time.
Oh.
Gosh, how am I supposed to jump in after that?
Dun,
All right.
dun,
Dun, dun,
and go.
dun.
Wait, I can give you a segue. I forgot to do this. Thanks to our sponsors.
Oh yeah.
All right, I shall do it. Got yourself the killer coat of arms, your party's crest, or even your cleric's questionable self-portrait? Well, make it a sticker, why don't you? Just venture over to stickermachine.co, upload that magical masterpiece of yours, and poof, instant sticker spell. Oh, and free shipping. No need to raid the dungeon of hidden fees. We're all about that sweet, sweet stickiness. Just use code STICKY20. That's at checkout. That's STICK. Cheer. Fuck. You know how to spell sticky20, you motherfucker.
It was going so well.
No, that's the best one.
I'm just really glad that I kept the bar really low, so everybody else is looking pretty good here.
Sticker machine. Your imagination's leveled up and stuck down.
Ooh, that's good.
Nice.
I like that.
Anyway, moving on. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much. So when last we left off, you all had you'd woken up the day after the cook-off, the captain's feast, and had gone and had a very enlightening conversation with Archie.
That guy.
You found out that
It's my
Blackthorn.
kid.
My statement stands.
Yeah, right. You won't feel. Well, I was gonna say you won't feel that way when you're Uncle Morrow, but you probably. Anyway, you had found out that Blackthorn is in fact dead, and that the infiltration into Sargasso was deeper than you had believed, with Skreek being Cricket, and possibly more, unbeknownst to you. You, Darvin, were given a beautiful warhammer, which
Almost got rid of it.
almost got rid of it. Yeah, that's fine. That would have been your last magical item ever.
Classic Darwin fashion.
Classic
Yeah.
Darvin fashion. Tash, please don't touch
I was
the
just
map.
touching it. It looks wet.
It is wet. Well, no, it's not. It's
Wow.
glossy. Anyway, and then you had been given a tip as to where you may be able to find the Heart of Tides. You jumped on your boat, gone for 3 days, and arrived at a strange island with a large volcanic glass crater where inside the sort of orb-like structure you had encountered a sort of odd woman called Grimira Cragbrow, who handed some gifts out and then sent you on your way. You'd brought Lyria with you as well. And then at the gates to the heart of the tide, what appeared to be a cenote, Eldric caught up. However, I'm going to rewind us slightly, as is my wont.
Classic Eldric.
Classic Eldric. So Eldric had informed Morrow that he would be going on a bit of a spiritual journey. And I was kind of curious, Eldric, what did your preparation for that look like? And why did you feel like this was the way you wanted to go about this?
Why were you away from class?
So I think the thing with Eldric's magic is that he has always believed it came from the mushrooms themselves. And he first picked them up when he first started having these magical abilities, when he took way too many of these mushrooms after originally discovering them in a cave, and kind of when he came out of it, he had these extra abilities. So over these last kind of few instances where he's tried to control the weather and he's had some more dramatic occurrences, he's started to sort of realize, had inclinations that there was a patron involved, or some sort of being that was doing this. It wasn't just the mushrooms. So his thinking was that by going into his quarters and locking the door and eating more than he probably ever has, he might have a chance to commune with his patron. So so he just went in and probably did a little bit of like meditating and to try and get ready for that, and just went on a little adventure.
Fantastic. So you consumed your shrooms, closed your door, probably let Lyria know to check in on you occasionally, so the same didn't happen again as the last time. And at first, things seemed fairly normal. However, your approach this time was a little bit different. Maybe because your intent was different, maybe because there was an acknowledgement that there was probably a consciousness behind this. And suddenly you were flying over forests, along a coastal lands, and over and above a very familiar village. You watch as your mother enters her hut, and then you are keying in on a familiar figure. You watch as you walk to the caves down near the shore, and you follow yourself as you enter these caves. But you look different. You look younger. As you enter the cave, you move closer and you see yourself finding these mushrooms for the first time. You see yourself consuming them. And then you see yourself lying down and falling asleep. However, you notice something different this time. You notice the water rising. These are, after all, right along the shoreline. You notice the water creep up and over. And maybe for a moment you have a panic. However, you know that in the end you wake up. So it's a little bit surprising when you watch yourself drown and die. And then you watch tendrils of water drift up and over your face in a way that does not look natural to the seas. You watch as your body reanimates. Your cloudy eyes open, and you stand and begin to make your way in a slow, almost dragging pace towards the deeper waters. And then there is a pause. Your eyes raise to look back at yourself. And then something about the tendrils change. The way your body moves changes. There's like a jerking motion, almost like you're trying to breathe, but there's no air there. And then you hear a word in your head, and you notice that the you from the past seems to cock its head as if it hears it as well. And though you don't understand the language, you understand that you are being offered something, a second chance. And like any drowning man, you take it. You watch as your shambling corpse makes its way back to the point you were laying as the seas very rapidly retreat in a very non-natural way. And you watch as you breathe real air this time before coughing up seawater. Almost like a rapid montage, you watch the years that follow. How you continue to deal mushrooms from your village, the shady characters that came and threatened your family's safety. You watch yourself make your way down to the docks to get aboard a ship, any ship, something different, a new opportunity, a way to get away. All of the moments that bring you to now. And then you can see yourself as you are in your chambers, in your quarters rather. And you see some kind of strand attached to you. And it's almost like ichor. It's a black-gray ooze of a strand, straight to your soul. And it leads down and out of the ship.
Okay.
Am I still out of body?
Yep.
I feel like it's telling me or asking me to follow it.
Okay. Do you reach out to touch it or just follow it?
I think I just follow it at first.
Fantastic. You begin following it, and it leads you straight out of the ship and into the water. You recognize yourself to be a couple of days out of Sargasso, and the ship is moored. You watch as your crew, as your party makes its way to shore in a small rowboat. However, that is not where this strand takes you. You begin following this, and as you do, you move faster and faster, picking up pace, past the island into the deepest part of the ocean. Would you like to keep following it?
Do I have any sense of like, does it feel fearful or inviting or?
Roll me an insight.
Insight. 13 plus 0 is 13.
13. You're not sure why, but seeing this strand attached to you fills you with a slight sense of dread.
Yeah, I would follow it. I would continue to follow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you keep following it. And as you do, despite the fact that your steps are not picking up pace, the movement does. Faster and faster, you soar just below the surface of the ocean. And you can see the islands passing you by, and then they're gone. And then a long period of just wide open ocean. And very suddenly, the strand suddenly dips down deep into the darkest darks of the ocean. And what would you like to do?
I'm this far. I feel like until there's something that's going to cause me to turn back, I'm going to keep going. Fantastic.
You follow, and now you are diving deep into the ocean. You pass all sorts of sea creatures as you go, and then suddenly nothing more, until you reach the sandy bed of the ocean, and this strand continues ahead of you, though along the ocean floor.
Is there anything changing about it at any point? Does it just seem it's just more of the same?
Just more of the same.
Yeah, I think I just keep going until I feel a reason to not.
Perfect. As you move, you notice that while you are walking, your feet are not in fact touching the ground. They are just above. And you start to notice shapes on the ground around you. Do you continue to follow, or do you look at the shapes?
Yeah, I would try and take notice of them as I'm following, but I think at this point I'm like so curious as to where this is going that I'm kind of on a fast track.
Perfect. Yeah, roll me a perception then.
6.
You're not totally sure. It's a strange blob. It's very dark down here, though there is an unnatural light coming from this strand that continues to guide you. But beyond about 10 feet, it's nothing but pitch blackness. You carry on, moving faster and faster and faster, and suddenly the sand beneath your feet turns to a strange cobbled stone. As you continue to follow this, the strand disappears into the darkness, but you arrive at what appears to be a chain, an enormous chain.
Would I recognize this as like some sort of anchor chain?
Roll me an investigation.
7 plus 0 is 7.
7. It seems a lot thicker than a anchor chain, though you are aware that you're not sure what lies the other side of the oceans, perhaps.
This ichor connects to the chain and stops, or it keeps going?
Goes
with it?
beyond the chain.
Then I'm going to keep following it.
Wonderful. You pass this sort of anchor point and continue to go, and you notice that the chain is rooted into the cobbled stones. But as you get closer and move past it, each link is the actual metal of the link is thicker than you are wide. It is enormous. And as you move closer and closer, you see that it wraps over something. And as you move in towards that, you notice an enormous hand, though it is skeletal. The flesh almost completely gone,
But
almost
humanoid?
mummified. Humanoid, if not for the fact that it could easily encompass your ship.
I think he's getting a little bit more hesitant now. But also, he's on a trip, and he doesn't know if any of this is real, and he's pretty experienced in this, so he's following the thread because it's leading to somewhere.
Yeah. As you approach, you follow, and the hand becomes a forearm. The forearm becomes an elbow, and then it appears that elbow and arm are draped over a massive, immense torso. You almost stumble, except for the fact that, once again, you are only barely here, and you look down and around you to find that those forms are much more numerous near this form, this large form, and you realize that you are looking at bodies, humanoid bodies, of varying levels of decay.
They're all the same scale.
Yeah, these ones are small, all surrounding this absolutely enormous entity. But you're looking at bodies your size and smaller. Looking around, you see soldiers and sailors. You see skeletal forms in barely existing dress, and all of them seem to have somehow made their way here. As you continue to move forward, you notice that ichor seems to move towards where the head would be of this enormous entity.
I would continue following it, but I'm curious because of the conversation that Eldric had with Thadia about this undead army. Is that like twigging? I'm sure it is.
It absolutely is.
In his mind that this is they, these are them.
This certainly appears to be.
Yeah. Then he continues to figure out what this giant being is, and to follow the thread more than anything, I guess.
Yeah, you carry on along the torso, and as you do, you notice all sorts of runes on the cobblestone. You notice chains of varying sizes, though most of them immense. You notice strange orbs. You notice vaguely glowing, almost like runes, except they float in the water around this entity. And then you reach first what appears to be some kind of seaweed. However, as you pass over it, you understand this to be some kind of hair. Though the strands are far thicker than you are used to. However, considering the size of this entity, that makes sense. You continue to move up along a neck and to what appears to be some kind of face. Though the face is, once again, almost mummified. Despite the fact that it's submerged, it seems dried out like a husk.
Do I recognize it in any way?
Roll me a history.
8 rolling things. Plus 0. 14 plus 0.
This face seems strangely familiar, though not in the way of it being someone you have met, but rather like passing someone on the street who feels familiar from a dream. This feels like it calls to a part of you, though not a conscious part of you. And looking, you notice that the strange ichor thread leads up and into the corner of its mouth.
Yeah, follow that thread.
As you approach, the head turns ever so slowly down towards the ground until the cheek is flat and the corner of the mouth where the ichor strand goes in is against the cobblestones.
Is the mouth agape?
The mouth is currently closed, sort of, in that what is left of the lips, which have been drawn back as this being has rotted, but the teeth are closed. And these teeth are strange in that at the tops where they would connect to gums, they appear humanoid. However, they begin to become jagged, like broken nails, at the point where they meet.
Yeah, he's gonna try and grab the teeth and see if he can spread the mouth open enough to follow the thread into its mouth.
As you touch the mouth, the teeth very, very slowly open, and the strand leads into the mouth where a tongue should be. However, it's strange because instead of a tongue, there is almost a spectral apparition of a tongue, perfectly preserved, not mummified at all, but bluish, glowing-ish.
If he reaches out and touches it, is it like material, or his hand it's just an illusion?
You reach out to touch it, and your hand meets with something frigid. And suddenly you notice the cheek that you're standing on begins to move. And I would love you to roll me a perception.
11.
Something pulls you back. And suddenly you are flying backwards, almost as if attached to some kind of bungee cord. Just as the teeth gnash down where you were, you watch as a single enormous yellowed eye snaps open. And then you are flying back through the ocean, back to the lighter water, past the islands, past your crew just reaching the shore and snapping back into your body aboard the Scurvy Lady.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna. I feel like he's gonna need to take some time just to like recover out of the high.
Mm-hmm.
And
Roll me a medicine.
I have bonuses for nothing. 5.
Weirdly enough, you don't really seem high right now.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, shit. Now he wonders if that means that he's actually really high. I think then he would maybe like leave his room and see if anyone else is around on the ship or what's going on.
Yeah, you get up on the ship, and Sarah is up there, and she has her spyglass out. She's looking around. You see Alar up on the rigging. No one else really around right now.
I think he will walk up to Sarah. Sarah, what's been going on?
Eldric, it's good to see you. Not much, just watching the crew head to the island over there.
Is this like this moment right now? Is this real?
Do you want me to punch you?
A little bit,
Sure.
just like a smack, maybe on the cheek.
She just reels back and
Wow, that was
clocks
yes, that's okay. Sharp. That's just very strange. I've just come from one of my more intense mushroom adventures, and it feels like a normal Tuesday. Where's everybody?
Well, your crew's headed to the island over there. They're gonna go check out that crater thing. Heart of the Tides, apparently, somewhere around here.
Somewhere here, like we're at it.
I don't know. Guess so.
Which way should I should catch up?
Yeah, well, we've got one boat left, so you could jump in and head over.
Okay.
Are you good?
Nope.
No?
But
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good? Okay.
I'll go that way.
Sounds good. And he heads.
Yeah.
Confusedly. Wonderful. Anything you do before you leave the ship?
Grab a sandwich.
You grab a sandwich. Fantastic. You get downstairs, and Gilda, with freshly made bread, she's got a phenomenal kneading technique,
Hey-o.
and heads over. You head over, and she throws you together a basic sandwich, and then off you head.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. So by the time you get to shore, your crew is long gone, though you can see where their boat is, and you can see sort of approximately where it appears they've headed.
Yeah, I think I will just do my best to figure out where they've gone.
Roll me an
There's
investigation.
an obvious trail. There should just be a trail, right? Some breadcrumbs on it, maybe. Oh fuck.
Drips of ooze from
Yeah, warble ooze.
Yeah.
I rolled 6.
6.
So
It takes you a little bit, but you are able to sort of you don't actually see signs of them so much as you see signs of a path, and you begin making your way down there. Eventually, you encounter sort of a sheer wall of volcanic rock and volcanic glass. Roll me another investigation.
5. Just nailing these.
Would you like to go right or left?
Don't say that. Fuck. Left.
Left. Fantastic.
Taking the long way round.
Looks like Tasha's taking a week off again.
You begin walking left, and you head left for a little while. Before the jungle becomes very difficult to pass. You could continue along this way. However, you are not seeing signs of that path you were on before, nor are you seeing signs of your party.
Was that just a test to see if I listened to the last episode?
It wasn't not a test.
He will go back the other way.
Fantastic. No DM inspiration for you. You continue right this time. And eventually you come across what appears to be some kind of stone half orb planted against the wall of this crater.
Along this walk, because I think of, well, what just happened on the trip and him coming out of the high so fast, I think he's still curious as to what's going on. So he is keeping an eye out for anything that would remind him of that.
Yeah, like anything
ichor.
that feels
anything
like
that looks
ichor.
black and stringy and gooey. And
Yeah, you see a lot of black thanks to this volcanic wall, but you don't see anything stringy or ichor-like or anything like that.
Okay. Sorry, where did we?
You've sort of ended up at the very edge of this sort of very large half orb of stone.
Oh right, this like
Patrick Starr's
house. Is it climbable?
You can certainly try. Roll me an athletics.
Oh boy. Ooh, that is a unnatural 20.
Ooh, yeah, you actually managed to get about halfway up this before you run out of handholds. But yeah, you're a good 40 foot up.
Eldric is just gonna start yelling, see if he can figure out where his party is located.
Fantastic. Roll me a survival.
Interesting. 11.
11. You don't really hear any callbacks to you.
Okay.
Eldric.
But the path basically ended at this orb?
Nope.
Oh.
I carried on around the side of the orb. You didn't ask that. You asked if you could climb it.
Yeah, you're playing Assassin's Creed right now.
Well, then he'll drop back down the rock if he got no response and
Okay.
see if he could pick up the trail again.
Fantastic. Yeah, easily. You were able to pick up the trail.
Pick up the trail, the 4 foot wide path.
And continue around the side of this until you find what appears to be an entryway. Roll me a religion.
Oh, I ain't got shit on that either. And it's a 9.
A 9. As you look down this hall, you notice statues. You notice carved statues, some of them humanoid and others animal. You notice a wolf and a bear, an owl, a crow. You notice a jackal. Sorry, I meant a coyote. And something about it kind of rings a bell. But not too much.
Any of them look anything like this giant being he just saw under the ocean?
None of them.
Okay. Is there an obvious path forward?
There is this hallway.
Okay, he will walk down it.
Fantastic. As you walk down this hallway, you wander for a while, and then you end up in this very large, cavernous room with multiple levels and doors and hallways, all of them carved into the stone of this orb. You notice handrails, which was a word I struggled with last time. Just needed to use my $5 word handrail. Yeah.
I honestly don't think he's trying to take too much of it in. I think he's just trying to get to his people.
Yeah, fantastic. Roll me survival.
It's a 9.
9, yeah. This room is pristine, though empty. There's no dust on the floor. There's nothing to be able to track their footsteps. You don't see, other than the way you came, any hallway or doorway that it would indicate natural light either.
And it's a cul-de-sac. It's a dead end. Basically.
No, there's tons of doorways and hallways.
Oh,
And
jeez.
Roll the D100 for how many rounds
I
late
didn't
to
realize
combat
I was going to get my whole own episode. Well, fuck. He'll take the first closest one.
The first closest one, yeah. So you head sort of to the left and you come into what appears to be it's a room that has a counter facing towards the middle of the orb. As you look, you see some drawers, you see some shelves, but it's a dead end behind it. It almost looks like a store, though no wares.
And if it has no apparent path, then he'll leave and trek the next one.
Fantastic. You continue to do so for a little bit. Roll me a perception.
Natural 1.
Wow.
A
New dice.
hand reaches out and touches your forearm.
Hello. Who's touched it? Who's there?
You turn around and you see less than half your height, a red-haired woman in silver armor with a feather crest across her chest. You seem to be lost.
I'm hopelessly lost right now, yes.
I was going to say, yeah, you're not doing too great for yourself, are you? And you're trying to catch up and you're not really succeeding.
How do you know this?
Sort of, I mean, tricky again, but your friends just came through here, got some cool little toys, some of them, and then they happened to mention you and something about making sure you got your necklace of water breathing. And she reaches out her hand and there is a blue shell necklace in her hand.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, or them, or whoever gave it. I don't actually need it because I breathe underwater, but...
Oh, that's fantastic. I'll still give it to you.
Yeah,
but,
I'll take it.
Yeah, they didn't really give it to me. They just sort of mentioned about getting it to you.
So what are you, you live here?
No. I try not to be honest. I just sort of popped up here, checking on y'all, get you going on your way, which, I mean, of all of them, that Darvin, he got lucky, chose the first one on his first try and ended up straight out the... Yeah. I won't mention it to him that you struggled.
Yeah, well, I took some medicine earlier. It's got me a bit foggy.
Is that what you call your mushrooms? Medicine? It's probably a problem.
Are you a guardian of some sort? What is happening here?
Guardian's a good word. Yeah, I suppose we could go with guardian. Your friends went with guide.
And you're with, who assigned you to us?
Oh, that's tricky. I'm not really sure. Sort of like a calling. Like I was sort of supposed to be here. It's very tricky. I'm not really sure sometimes. I'm kind of new at this.
Well, are you coming along?
No.
Then, or you're just stuck here?
No, I'm not stuck here. I'm just going to let you go on your way in a moment. But yeah. Oh, tricky little thing stuck to your back there, eh?
Tricky thing stuck to my back?
Yeah, and she reaches behind you, and as she pulls her hand back in front, she holds what looks to be a looped strand of that black ichor.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Archie.
A looped strand of Archie.
Yeah. Oh my god, you have a snake on you.
Well, that's not... What is that? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it looks like it's probably part of your pact.
Can you be more clear?
Sure, you've got magic, right?
I do.
Yeah, warlock.
From the mushrooms.
Oh, from the mushrooms.
Yes.
Oh, love. Oh. All right. Well, not sure how to tell you this. Not from the mushrooms.
Not from the mushrooms.
Not from the mushrooms.
From this black goo.
Not from this black goo. This black goo is part of your pact.
My pact with?
Based on the ichor, probably a lich.
A lich.
Yeah. Big one too. Look at this. She kind of like hefts it around. It's a pretty hefty little. Oh, you could do some CrossFit with this.
Is it like a giant loogie?
It is like, you know the Uhu glue?
Yeah.
It's like that, but black, gray.
Ooh.
Ooh, shut up, Sean. That's what I asked for at the craft store. I meant Uhu.
Okay. So how do you know about this?
How do I know about this? I stuff and thoughts.
You're a
and
guard, right?
guardian, guide.
Guide.
Yeah. But looks a bit mucky, and if you didn't know, then I would say it's probably not a very consensual pact, eh?
Well, no, I didn't know, so I think you're right. I just I just had a very big mushroom adventure and chased this thread of this, but it was out of body,
Yeah.
and now it's stuck on me.
Oh.
So maybe I wasn't out of body.
I suspect this has probably been stuck
I
to you
was.
since you made your pact. Here, one sec, I'll show you. And then she lets go and it kind of snaps behind you. Give it a turn.
Huh.
And you turn around and it's not there.
It's stuck to my back.
It's just not visible at all to you.
Oh. Weird. Okay. Well, I don't have the time to really sort that out right now, I don't think.
I mean,
But
totally your call.
I
but
appreciate the information.
we could sever it for you if you want.
You could,
Yeah, absolutely.
which means my magic would be gone.
Unfortunately, unless you make another pact.
With,
I don't know. Why don't we have a little brainstorm?
okay.
What do you like? Well, let's see. You sailing, mushrooms, adventure?
Yeah, I like the weather.
Have you considered?
I like storms.
Well, let's see. There's Valkyr. He's sort of like god of like sailors and stuff. Have you considered Ventus?
Nope.
Like a god of
Really large coffees.
oh, that's a good one. No, like god of like exploration and freedom. I sort of thought with like your trips
that's
and your
nice.
it's kind of nice, eh? Out
Yeah.
on the sea,
Well, and with the
high on
mushrooms and everything.
mushrooms. Yeah.
Okay, so I can just pick who I want to have one with?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can. You want to make it happen?
Okay, how long is this going to take?
Oh, like, I think you pretty much go, I pledge myself to you, Ventus, and
You
then
do what?
you go, I pledge myself to you.
Oh, I thought you said I have to pleasure myself to Ventus.
That's what I heard too.
I'm glad I came back to the table.
Yeah, I mean, like, sure, but
Gosh, could you
Could you
imagine?
at least turn around for a second?
No, that wouldn't work at all. No, that's not.
Act it out.
No. Pledge is my accent.
Okay.
No. Yeah, so if you want, we can just do a little swappy swap, probably get you a gift in the meantime.
That sounds nice.
Sweet. I guess you just need to sort of say something like you promise or whatever.
Dear Ventus.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
You are Ventus.
Oh, yes, did I forget to mention? You'd be my first pledge in person, technically.
Well, this is really confusing me.
Oh, it's good. It's sort of like an aspect thing. Had a predecessor, also Ventus, also Kale. Like a name, not the vegetable.
You're Kale.
No, my predecessor was Kale. And now I'm Grim. And then he died and I poked the floaty thing above his body and now I'm Ventus and also Grim.
So if you die, then I'm going to become Ventus.
No. Whoever's around to poke the floaty thing.
Okay. Well, so yeah, I will...
Sweet. I'm pretty nice most of the time.
Do I have to, like, kill for you and stuff?
No. I'm just trying to get you out of this because, to be honest, it looks pretty nasty.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem if you find someone else down there. Like, Valkyr is pretty neat, to be honest.
Is there a way... Do I have to do anything to get out of this bond?
This bond, ours specifically? No, you can just be like, I don't want to do this anymore, but then you lose your magic. Not because I want it, just because that's the way it goes.
Sounds like a pretty cool arrangement.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but except, as I said, you lose your magic otherwise, but then you could just choose someone else.
Okay, so all of the magic I've come to learn is going to be gone?
No, it'll still be the same, although kind of like a different aura. So, the storm stuff will stop, though.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but you were killing people. That was the purpose.
I don't think that ever happened. Just made some clouds
absolutely
and some wind.
happened. No. You were causing storms, which caused people to drown, which added to that Lich's army of the dead.
Oh.
Hate it when that happens.
Real nice, Tash.
Guess I never really
What a dick.
considered that part.
The
of it.
giant
Go back to
storms.
New
Just
York.
never
It's very
cons-
strange because, like, you would think as a sailor, you'd think, oh, storms aren't ideal.
Well, when they're really far away from a storm, it doesn't look so bad, I guess.
No, yeah, probably. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well,
So yeah.
so not
anyways.
a smart one is what I'm picking up on,
Oh,
but
well,
that's all right.
not-
We'll
not
get you there.
Terribly intelligent.
That's
no.
all right. That's okay. Cool. Yeah. So,
But I
let's,
have lots of charisma. Want to see?
yeah, sure. Anytime.
He tries to do a little tap dance jig thing.
Roll me a performance.
This one, my granny taught. It's what did you say? Performance.
Performance.
This is a 23.
Ooh.
Damn, that was actually really good. Honestly, yeah. As like a first follower, you're not too bad.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, so pact
So what do we
sealed
do?
with that dance then.
Okay.
And she reaches behind her and behind you, and as she does, she pulls forward the strand. And you watch as the black ichor fades away. And then there's almost a snapping feeling inside of you. And then the strand entirely disappears. And then she almost seems to be kind of weaving something with her hands before pushing it against her hand against your chest. And she goes, "Do you want to see? It's actually pretty cool. I kind of braided it myself." And she pulls away, and there's almost like a braided strand coming from your chest. And she goes, "But don't worry, you won't see it." And waves her hands, and it's gone.
Well, that's nice. Matches my beard a little.
We'll do a gift exchange, except you don't give me anything. Your friend Sue already gave me some sushi. Terribly good. Such a lucky boy to have him on your ship.
Cook some stuff every once in a while, you know?
Oh, fresh from the sea. Why would you want to cook anything when you're out here?
It's just a change of palate every once in a while.
Yeah, but I know for a fact that Gilda makes you some pretty alright porridge, so
I
you'll
had
be
a sandwich this morning. It was fantastic.
fine. Yeah, but not cooked.
Well, the bread was cooked.
Fair. Anyway, got a wee gift for you, and she reaches behind her, and despite the fact it's far larger than she is, she whips out a trident.
Well, that's pretty.
Sort of something to help you. You're probably going to need it, to be honest. And she passes it to you. And I will send you the deets of this right now on my phone, since Discord won't update on my... And it says multitasking.
It says multitasking.
It says multitasking.
It's the trident of multitasking.
Oh, you can do two tasks at once.
It's a shish kebab.
Is this the DM part of things? Where what's the password?
No, it's the GM.
Get in there.
It's going to your email.
It is.
I also like that your best roll so far was for you to tap dance. It's amazing.
I rolled like 18 fives.
This is the Trident of the Tides. It's a silver and aquamarine trident that glimmers with a faint, otherworldly light. Its prongs curve like ocean waves, and it hums with the power of freedom and the call of the open waters. Versatile weapon, 1d6 if it's one hand, 1d8 if it's two hand. And so it's got a couple things. One is Freedom's Call. Once per day, as an action, you can channel the energy of your god, Ventus, into the trident. For 1 minute, you gain the following benefits. Your movement speed is increased by 15 feet. You can use the dash action as a bonus action. Difficult terrain doesn't impede your movement, and allies within 10 feet of you can also move through difficult terrain as if it was normal terrain. Tidal Smite. Oops, no, that was wrong. I went with something different for that.
Just kidding.
Just kidding, I homebrewed it. Aquatic Freedom. While attuned to this weapon, you can breathe underwater and gain a swim speed equal to your walking speed. And Wanderer's Boon. The trident has 3 charges. As an action, you can expend 1 charge to cast Misty Step, or 2 charges to cast Freedom of Movement. The trident regains all expended charges at dawn. And I'm sending that to you now.
Ooh, at dawn even.
At dawn.
You can also just throw it away.
You can just throw it away.
Always an option.
Always an option.
Kind of like my sickle.
The first throwaway is free.
What if
Second one
you're
not.
like really north and there is no dawn? Does it just
Don't go
perpetual?
north.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like it just doesn't deactivate. It's always
Oh.
on.
Well, no, because it recharges at dawn.
What about
so
like
I think you would
perpetual dawn, though?
Oh,
That's what I meant.
all day
Yeah.
dawn.
Yeah,
All
like,
day
Well, how would that
dawn.
work though? Because the world's flat, right?
What if your name is Dawn?
Anyway,
Conceptually, this is a fantasy land.
Everyone knows it's a donut, Russ.
Just change your name to Dawn.
That took me a
I was going to say, it was like, da.
oh, I get it.
That's Dwayne. You got to keep up, though.
My eyes had the little like spinner lodo thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, I suppose high five for good luck.
Well, yeah, this was a wonderful exchange. And,
Yeah, no problem.
I'm
Glad
glad
you-
I didn't actually have to pleasure myself for you, but
I mean, your call, but I won't be here to see it. I'm gonna leave now. This is awkward and strange.
I screwed it up again.
It's fine. It'll work one day. Maybe.
Wait, what?
And she wanders off.
Oh, she didn't tell me where to go.
Oh, Pat's that way. Oh, darn, he found it early. I tucked Dwayne's light into his jacket pocket, and then I was going to tell him when to find it, but still delayed long enough to finish my important stuff.
Gavin was chasing it.
Anyway, you find your way towards this hallway, and as you go by, you once again see these statues, and eventually make your way into this enormous crater. And it is beautiful. It's lush, plants of all sorts growing, and you follow the sound of voices to a clearing and an opening, this cenote appearing place.
Mop hammer!
Oh, hey, all. I found yous.
Huh?
Eldric. My name is Eldric.
Oi, mate.
I knew an Eldric.
That's me.
Oh.
You look familiar.
How long was I asleep on my vacation or adventure for? There?
200 years, mate.
Yeah.
So me and Warbles are.
Well, now it's 400 for me, but yeah, it's
You're catching up
bends
to
the
him.
mind for sure.
Hey, check out! I ran into this person, or I think patron actually,
It's a guide.
in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guide, mate.
Yeah, the ginger
Well,
bride.
she's actually my patron now.
Oh, that's cool.
She detached me from the old patron that was fucking with me and killing people. Well, I was killing people with the storm, but she replaced it now, so I don't. But I got this, and he holds up his trident.
Oh, that's impressive.
That's pretty good.
That's
wait, you were killing people, mate.
It's a big looking fork.
Yeah, unfortunately, she explained that the storms I was kind of messing around with were killing people, and I've been adding to the Maw's army without really knowing about it.
Ooh.
Oh, and also on my mushroom trip, I went to the bottom of the sea and saw the army and a creature that was as big as anything I've ever seen in my life.
How many?
The army?
Yes.
Well, it was pretty dark down there. So like a lot.
6, 8,
Roll
10,
me
12,
an intelligence.
14.
Well, I
More
don't
than
know how
that.
smart I am right now. I'm not very smart at all. Another 5.
The way that you walked with a very limited light, you walked over hundreds of somethings in the water.
Yeah, so there's a lot. I mean, I could only see this much on either side of me, and I saw hundreds.
Did you see any vampires?
I didn't, but
Oh, we're good then.
I didn't.
Let's go.
Talk to many.
Warhammer should make quick work of them.
Yeah.
Mop hammer.
Mop hammer, my mistake.
That's okay, Captain.
Yeah, what does your trident have? Like, there's a mop hammer.
I haven't really
Is it like-
I spent a lot of time with it yet. It's She told me a bunch of stuff.
Oh, all right.
I'll have to take a minute before we.
But like, is it like a fork or a knife or like
Well, it is a
broom?
fork. I mean, look at it. It's a 3-tine fork.
Ah.
Looks like a fishy fork.
Fishy fork.
We could probably catch some fish if
Yeah.
they're bigger ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishy fork.
I'll catch them. You cook them. Is a sushi joke.
Nope.
Sorry about that. Forget we don't talk about it. Anyways, Sarah told me the Heart of Tides is here.
Don't look at me,
we
mate.
think so. We think so. That's our
Okay.
best guess.
Right,
We
Captain?
didn't find it?
Oh, it's here.
Do
We just need
does
to find
anybody
it.
know what we're doing here then?
We're going to kill something.
I was
and
hoping
shoot
you might
the heart
have-
of tides.
Told us it was down here as a guide. She said there was an entity protecting it, that we need to be careful. And as soon as we approach it, we're likely going to be dealing with whatever this thing is.
This explains why she was so gracious with her gifts.
Because she wanted you to die.
Wait, above table for a second. Did Sarah get a gift as well?
Lyria?
Lyria, sorry. Lyria, did she get a gift as well?
No, she didn't.
Oh.
Almost like she's not important. Just kidding. Kidding.
I really like her.
I know, I really like Lyria too.
Then why did you bring her to combat?
Yeah.
She's standing right there.
Operation Human Shield.
Earmuffs, Lyria.
What? I was just looking at all these plants and stuff.
Just stand in
Perfect, you
front.
do that.
Okay, I've got lots. If we've got time, there's just so many wonderful things.
You collect away.
Yeah,
Okay.
just do
Yeah,
your
yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's great. If you hear screams of pain and horror, then
Come running.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, just let me know when we're going in.
Sure.
Eldric, you should know one thing before we get into this.
I feel like I should probably learn a lot more things, but
We are very likely going to murder Archie.
has he been around still? That guy's still a pain.
Yes. It would turn out he is sitting on the board of the group that runs the town he's in. I forget the name of it now. It's been a long time down here. He, Blackthorn, is dead. And
He killed him. Archie killed him.
Not necessarily, but I wouldn't surprise me if that was
Then
the
why are we
case.
killing Archie?
Roll me anything but a 1.
And I'll tell you the truth.
6 and his
Wonderful. It wasn't
Not
a 1. Maru suddenly recalls that Archie had said that Thadia killed Blackthorn when Blackthorn refused to side with them.
It was definitely Archie.
Well, that little shit.
I'm really wearing off on you, hey? I look up to you to be the smart one making decisions? God damn.
There's something about that guy that's been on me ever since we met him.
It's all that raw fish.
Yeah, he's trying to get on Thal, too.
Did Iker?
I'll give him some acre.
Steady on.
No, that wasn't. That came out wrong.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Charisma's a little off today.
Maybe we should keep looking for this entrance. She said downwards. Shall we?
Let's continue down.
Wonderful. You all begin entering the cenote, and there is like a staircase. And as you walk down, and your head submerge, there is. Oh, go ahead.
Sargasso. That was the name.
Dashed almost to a spit take.
Almost got a spit take.
Just dead silent for a
dribble.
while.
It's usually me at 3 a.m. when I'll suddenly be like, right. So you start heading into the water, and as your head submerge, you logically know that these necklaces will help you breathe. However, that first moment of water entering your lungs still causes that instinctive panic. Before your body seems to understand that it is able to move the water in and out in the same way you would oxygen, though with a little more pressure, a little bit of discomfort. Roll me a perception check.
Everybody?
What's your marching order?
Sue.
Sue.
Sue. Sue.
Just Sue. Yeah.
Sue, that formation.
Yeah, everybody's up.
We got this.
Yeah.
All right,
Sue
Dwayne.
formation.
You got it, Sue.
All right, Dwayne, just you and me. We got this.
I'm rolling for what now? 18 on the dice and whatever else you want there.
Fantastic.
Perception?
Yeah.
26.
Fantastic.
Oh, no, sorry, 24.
I think maybe Sue, with sort of his carrying away, knows that Lyria is a little bit newer. Lyria doesn't usually come with you. So you glance over your shoulder and see her moment of panic as her head goes under the water. And she suddenly bursts back up to the top, clearly not feeling a lot of comfort in this situation, before taking a moment and then re-entering the water. and carries on behind you, but is not looking super comfortable about what's going on here.
Did she have a necklace on?
She does. Yeah, you guys gave her one. Yeah, you guys gave her one.
I was wondering if Sue rolled for perception and found out that nobody's behind him.
Yeah, well, so it's Sue and Lyria who's going in next.
Darvin just doggy paddles around them in circles because he's aspect of the salmon right
Fantastic, yeah. Who's next?
Warbles will go down next.
Wonderful.
Morrow probably doesn't want to be in the back, but also doesn't want to be near the front. He would normally let the crew sort of like take the dangerous position, but should also always have someone behind him. He's also not a fan of water. So he's like constantly licking himself
Underwater.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe trying to play it off a little, like he's wiping his mouth.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, totally. He just like sneezes. He's like,
now. Does he get like extra skinny when he goes in the water? Just like this big head. It's like a tiny little
120 pounds,
no,
6 feet
that
tall.
would be when he comes above
I was gonna
water.
say,
Now,
underwater-
right now, I'm
Right
huge.
now he's all
Oh, yeah, he's huge right now.
like flowy.
right now he's all poofed up and everything like that.
Garfield.
What can we communicate underwater?
You can. It sounds distorted, but you're able to. Yeah, the water runs over your vocal cords instead of air. But yes.
So while we're moving around, Eldric is going to take the next 10 minutes to kind of like rally the troop and give them a really beautiful speech to help
What
an
speech
inspiring,
is that?
an inspiring speech?
leader.
Yeah.
Something an inspiring leader would say to his crew as they're about to go into a battle.
Yeah.
to
What does he
retrieve.
say?
Amazing.
Wonderful.
So good.
Wow,
That's about 17 seconds, so you've got another 9.5 minutes.
We're going to live play this? Really? I'll do it. I mean, I'm not,
I know
I've
you
already
will.
taken the whole episode. So
No, it's good.
good. So we all get a bonus 12 HP.
Sweet. I say.
We get 12 HP?
Yeah. I gave us
sweet.
a speech, and it inspired us.
Oh, I see.
It's an inspiring leader is my feat, and it's the first time I've used it.
I like your feet.
Oh man,
Oh.
let's not go there.
You and Dwayne need to have a chat.
Wait, how do you do? Oh yeah. So yeah,
Wonderful.
that's what happened.
Still laughing
Clever.
about marrow peanut.
So you enter, and you are able to follow. You're able to follow this path down, and at the bottom of this cavern, there is a much narrower hallway that appears to have been hand carved, though is not temple-like so much as it is almost like a mine shaft. I would also like to remind everyone that underwater, unless you have something that allows your swim speed or walking speed underwater to be regular, everyone's movement is halved. So Eldric and Darvin, your movement is whatever your walking movement is. But yeah, the rest of you have halved movement. If you have something that allows you to traverse more easily across difficult terrain, I will allow that though. But yeah, so you carry on down this hallway, and it almost starts to appear like a strangely carved temple, though submerged. You see little alcoves where there are benches and places where there appear to have been an area for some kind of torch, though you don't see any lit. As you carry on down there, unless anyone has, if anyone does not have dark vision, you are starting to struggle here. This is very, very dark. I would love Sue to roll me a investigation as you're walking. Sue, do you have dark vision?
I don't even have an investigation. 17 minus 2, so 15.
Do you have dark vision?
I can speak Draconic.
I would love you to roll again and then take the lower of your 2 rolls.
10.
8.
8. Yep, nothing to see.
I love that Dwayne misses his big square rolling tray. The biggest out of 50% of the time.
It bounced out, Gavin.
You carry on down until you begin to see a faint light blue glowing at the end of this hallway. And it opens up into what almost appears to be the open ocean. Looking around, you can see that where you were coming out of appears to be the side of this island. And looking around, you can see the waves above you. But there also appears to be the ruins of a temple here. Roll me an investigation, everybody.
Cool. Ooh, a whopping 5 for moral plus investigation.
6.
8
7.
18.
18. So, Warbles, you notice, maybe because of your history with the druid aboard your ship, that while this temple has started to fall apart, deteriorate, the pillars have fallen, walls have started collapsing, you notice that the stone does not look like someone laid cobblestones, but rather like someone literally built up and rose these stones out of the ground. This was probably some kind of druid craft that caused this.
Well, it looks like somebody molded the earth in order to make this place happen.
And and I'll show you all where you're all entering now that you've so neatly put yourself up. I'm going to get
We're in the wrong spot.
You are coming in across here.
Okay.
I didn't attune to my trident.
We're going to say that high five, good luck from Grim.
Came with one free attunement.
Yeah, one free attunement. And as you enter this the space, you do see that there is an overall light coming from the sunlight. You are deep under the water, but it is very clear here. But there is also a very eerie glow coming from the center. What I've marked it as this pillar here in the middle. That's not in fact a pillar. Thank you so much, Dwayne. That's sort of a marker to show you that about 30 or so feet up, there is something glowing blue. However, one of the things you also notice is that there are spouts of water that appear to be entering and exiting this almost like a heartbeat, like it is literally controlling the waters around you. And every once in a while, it sort of shakes, followed by a surge of water that shoots sort of upwards and out, not affecting this area here, but you do notice the stones around crumble. It's not necessarily that this seems unstable, but rather that this seems immensely powerful.
While we're standing there, Sue is going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Ooh. Cool.
Nice.
So what that does is it says that you radiate a concealing aura in a 30-foot emanation for the duration. And so it's an hour. So while in the aura, you and each creature you choose have a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, so stealth checks.
Wonderful.
And leave no tracks.
Wonderful. So as I said at the beginning before we were on mic, this map I didn't check until today, unfortunately. So all the squares are slightly smaller than they're supposed to be. Each one of those is still 5 feet. I know that figures are going to be a little bit off. So bear in mind that as long as you are within 30 feet of Sue, you have a plus 10 to stealth. And don't leave any tracks.
Should we make a plan before we approach what I'm assuming is the heart of the tide in front of us here? We do know that Grimm mentioned this entity that is likely to be protecting it. I don't see it now. I don't know if any of you have seen it. But perhaps before we go marching out into the open, we make a plan.
Well, I cast so that we're not going to be seen, or
we could still be potentially seen, although I do think that's a good idea. I mean, when we're out there, do we send one person? Should we spread out among this rubble and hide?
I would say, yeah, if we circle around the perimeter, maybe Sue drops us off in certain spots, so we're stealthy until we can hunker in, and then send maybe Darvin. You seem like a good swimmer.
Yeah, I can go in. You're lucky I haven't just bloody swam in there already. Let's go.
Would you like me to do? I've got, we could do like a little sound from somewhere else across the way to try and make it, see if there's anything here, but not in our location.
Yeah. What do you think, Captain? Maybe I can. So I have dark vision, so I can see that there's a boat across the way potentially.
You can, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe we could make like a sound come out of that boat, Captain.
That might be an interesting way to see if there is something waiting for us here.
Yeah, Lyria.
An entity protecting something as important as what seems to be the heart of tides. Do we think, should a boat that's been sitting there make a sudden sound, it investigates, then what? It's unlikely to think that that was a mistake.
Right. Maybe you can hear this and you just see like a couple of bubbles float up behind Darvin.
Glad I can't smell underwater.
Roll me a no, I'm just kidding.
Con save. I'm going to... Sue, could you take me over to the rubble on the far end there? Or the central end, the overlooking the heart of the tides.
Take you wherever you want to go, Captain.
Yeah, and I should explain too, like where the little coral walls are is actually, if you're behind it, you're up about 15 feet.
Oh, we're up.
You're up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have cover.
Sorry, I totally forgot. No, yeah, you would still have cover, but
Oh.
it's also sort of like up a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. As long as I
Yeah.
have cover. I'm just looking for AC bonuses.
Yeah, if you're standing, it's partial cover.
Also,
Okay.
you've got half movement though, so how would you even get...
Well, we're not in
we're not in
turns
combat,
yet.
so
Yeah.
it'll take a bit. Okay, so I guess we don't have to move Sue's guy because
Yeah.
he's just walking me over there.
He's a gopher.
Yeah.
Both of you roll me a stealth, please.
Plus 10.
Plus 10, plus 10.
Plus 10, plus 10, plus 10.
Is it plus 10 and your normal bonus, or just plus 10?
I think it would
It's
be
whatever
in
you
addition.
roll plus your bonus plus 10.
Okay.
Stealth?
Yes.
30 or 29.
Stealth. 20.
Okay. All right. What are you doing there?
I'm just positioning,
Just
waiting
positioning?
for... Yeah.
Fantastic. Who's next?
So we'll go back and get the next
Yeah.
person, whoever
Oh,
wants to.
as you're walking away, I thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
Don't die. I really don't want someone else cooking our food.
No, of course, Captain.
You know who I'm talking
we
about.
we got
We
this.
don't need to speak about
No,
it.
no, we got this.
And I cast inspiration.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Bardic inspiration. So you get a 1d8 for any future check for like the next hour.
I'm going to see if Sue can take me kind of behind maybe this pillar here. Does anybody have a laser pointer that can...
No,
You go ahead,
I don't
Sue.
think I don't think there's any laser pointers there. Right there. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hand me your guy.
And I'm actually going to go back a little.
Behind me.
I'm going to go back a little and say that Lyria follows with Maro.
Okay.
As a cleric, she's sort of best not frontline as the type of cleric she is.
Why are you here? No, just joking.
What?
Stealth?
Oh, thanks so much. 17 plus 10 plus 3.
Lyria.
Oh, I meant for me.
He meant for
Oh,
you.
for you. Oh, yeah, that too. I thought you were calling me out for not rolling for Lyria, which was also fair.
Natural 20.
Beautiful.
Wow, so stealthy.
just
do,
disappears.
do I need to keep rolling? as
Silent.
well?
Nope, no.
Most silent
I'll
part
say that
ever.
was sort of for your all of them.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Where's Darvin?
You see more bubbles?
You actually didn't see Darvin. You saw a salmon swim by, only to realize.
But that's a 7. But it has Darvin's hair with like just like the little tufts.
Male pattern baldness.
The dolphins down
I'm going
here
to
are
draw
beautiful.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Carrying a huge molten war hammer.
Just dragging
You know,
on
there's
the-
sometimes you see the people get like the body paint and then they like position themselves like to be like a flamingo, except Darvin is a salmon.
Oh my god. So many
Fantastic.
good laughs tonight.
Where's Warbles going?
Warbles is going to go sort of to the other side.
Amazing.
Ooh, in the doorway. Oh, there.
And they got a 34 on their stealth.
Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa!
Warbles
because he's blue.
oozes.
Yeah, he's blue. Yeah. He blends in with the water.
Right.
Love it.
Again, pretty much invisible
Yeah.
at this point.
Who's this? What's this one?
That's me, Eldric.
Never seen that before in my life.
Eldric.
The trident gives it away.
Yeah.
I thought that was grim.
Eldric is going to go in this. Ask Sue to bring him along into this doorway over here.
I'm assuming you're all sort of like going around the
we're
outside
edging
and
each other.
Yeah, we're
All
edging each other. That's what Gavin just said.
Great.
And my stealth is an 18 plus the 10 bonus. 28.
28.
Just
All right.
Call on that.
just shush, you know.
And where's Sue?
I think Sue would be with Eldric at this point because that's where the last person he dropped off.
Wonderful. So you're going to stick with him?
For a second.
Okay.
And then he's gonna watch. So, with the in the pillar at the top here, there's a 3 on the dice at the top, and so Sue's gonna watch. Is there like some sort of pattern that's happening in regards to
The numbers?
the numbers?
I didn't put the dice there, so I'm
No, I'm just asking. I'm just
Is
asking.
there
Who did
like,
put the dice there?
Yeah. What?
is there a pattern of like the way the waves are moving or the
Yeah.
waters?
Is it like rhythmic?
Yeah.
Yeah, the longer you look at it, you do notice like almost an off heartbeat. I have to be honest, when I pictured this in my head, I definitely pictured Doctor Who with his 2 hearts. So there's like a very offbeat heartbeat. And about every 10 to 15 pulses, you see that much larger, almost shock wave, where it almost appears like it pumps out all the water from the area and pushes it up and out. Yeah.
Oh, like a heart.
I've never seen that show in my life.
Of the tide.
You've never seen Doctor Who and you're like, oh my God.
How?
I just didn't turn it on.
Sorry. I was thinking it takes a while.
No, it's good. I'm in no rush.
So so Sue notices that it like on the 11th or 12th or whatever pulse or whatever that it kind of like it's an extra beat or something or okay. I wonder how does it change the water in the room? We're still covered in water, but what does it do? Like it just sloshes
so
more around, or
it in the areas you are, it's actually shockingly calm right now. Down here, you do feel a little bit of the push pull as jets of water seem to be pushed out of it. However, these currents are pushed upwards and out as opposed to down here. This isn't like a room. This is sort of open ocean and just protected by these areas. And in fact, it's in its own way almost created a little bit of a crater of sand that's being pushed up and away. But yeah, so the water down below here is not being affected hugely.
can Sue move towards the column?
Yes, towards the heart of the tides. Yeah,
If that's what it is, yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So he's gonna move. He's gonna move like right up. And then, is there any way that I can time it so that on its 11th beat, that I can grab it?
Yeah, so it's about 30 feet up.
So swim. He'll swim. He'll swim up to that 30 feet.
So the moment your feet leave the ground, you hear a muffled rumble, and the stonework around you trembles. And there is a pulse of water that pushes Sue back 20 feet very rapidly. And you sort of skate across this and land on that lower ground, wherever that is, or on that edge there. And I need you all to roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
As you notice the ship in the shipwreck begin to move and rise from the water.
I'm in a great place.
Yeah.
As a spiked shell emerges, what you previously thought to be a rock and coral formation, and an enormous dragon turtle emerges from the ground.
Fucking dragon turtle.
Wow.
cute.
God.
Love those things. I bet it tastes like crab.
I can't wait to cook this
Oh,
thing.
that's gonna be a wild soup.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But I'm not touching it. Natural 20 on the dice.
Me
for
too.
My...
Natural
no,
20.
Cash, stop it.
It's okay.
No, you didn't actually. Holy shit! 3 natural 20.
I think that
No.
means we get something.
Oh man.
Stop it.
What the heck? We rolled
my
4
God.
natural 20s.
What if we
That's
rolled
insane.
5? What would that would have
Jesus
happened?
Christ! What is this?
Would we
thing?
get something?
Oh, wait a second.
What
I'm just
the
like,
motherfuck?
what the fuck?
That's the biggest
Wow.
fucking mini I've ever seen. That's not a mini. What? That's just an actual turtle.
Yeah, like
It's a dragon
Oh, look!
turtle.
It has black ichor coming out of its mouth.
It does.
It's very.
Black liquor.
Huh. There's some crazy
right
glues.
now we're trying to get
In the
a
bag. A boat
ship
just-
on top of
Yeah,
our
we're putting a boat
dragon
on top of a turtle
yeah.
right
Turtle.
now.
We should
Yeah.
film. We should film this. This is
This is a
It's
good
actually
idea.
real- It's
Yeah.
actually a real turtle. I'm
Roll-
not
roll
sure
a
if this is
dexterity
humane
check.
or not.
Yeah, this
There we
it's actually just
go.
running rampant all over the board right now.
What's happening right now?
Put it over his head like a
Why did you
helmet.
paint the turtle, dude? That's
God.
cruel.
Yeah, that's
It looks
just
so
mean.
wet.
Helmet.
Cool headband, though.
Hey.
We did.
We also need
What?
on the 20s.
You're just. Oh wow. She just took my phone right out of my hand.
I know. Look at her
So
go.
weird. 120, 220, 320.
No,
Russ. 4 natural 20s.
Hey,
What a-
420.
On an initiative roll. That's kind of useless.
Light it up.
Well, it's not useless.
I'm
but
saving mine for
420?
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
420. Oh, I get it. Gavin made a
Good one, Gavin.
marijuana
Yay.
joke.
Write it down.
Okay.
Does everyone get a surprise round except for one?
I think we should get something,
Alrighty.
but I'm not a DM. So.
Wow. So with a bunch of natural 20s on the dice, then
My dex modifier. I
It's
guess.
done.
Yeah,
And I rolled
think
a
it
nat
just-
1.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He's
He's dead.
dead.
One
He's dead.
round.
And now I'm
Toast.
going to roll for Lyria, too.
Oh, natural 20.
2.
Yeah, doing good.
Sounds
Almost
about
dead.
right. Larry's like, I'm just gonna win over here.
I'm just over here.
are you rolling a d20 though?
Yes.
No, she rolled a 2.
Oh, I just wasn't sure.
So we got enemy down here.
Funny.
Who's next?
I've got a +7 to my dex.
Okay.
You have a +7?
That's what it says here.
Yeah.
Is that for the saving throw or the modifier?
That's a saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, the modifier. Oh, okay.
Jesus.
+4.
It's like, how, is that, I don't think that's possible.
+4.
24.
24.
Anyone get below 24? I mean, everyone got below 24. I mean, who's the next closest to 24?
Mine's 22.
22.
Like with my
Okay.
dex bonus.
That's respectable.
I have a 0 dex.
I have a 0 dex, too. Should we do rollies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are we gonna rolly?
19.
14.
So I go first.
Yes. Love that when you roll a nat 20 and go 5th. Fourth.
Warbles, what'd you get?
I hate how 16 is pathetic in this initiative.
Yeah, right?
Oh, don't worry.
We'll take
Yes.
it.
That
I
would
know,
be-
it's good.
Catch up, Warbles.
Yeah, come on. Keep up with the class.
Warbles.
It's just because they're invisible.
Lyria. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sue, you are up. You watch, you are thrown back and you watch as this enormous guardian emerges from the sands behind you. What would you like to do?
Sue would like to. He would like to cast Spike Growth.
Cool. Okay.
And so I'm just going to read this because I've never done this before. It says the ground in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range sprouts hard spikes and thorns, and it becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When the creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Wonderful.
So that would be his. That would be his turn
Fantastic.
with spike growth.
With spike growth. Great. In return, the guardian is going to whip its head around and 10 plus 7 is 17. Did
17 will hit
You-
my armor class.
No, sorry, it's not an attack. All of you rolled very high for your stealth, so unless you are in the open, which the only 2 people he would see right now is Darvin and and Sue. Eldric, I'm assuming you're tucked back into that, or would he see you too? Okay.
He was tucked.
So,
Especially as he heard him rumbling out, he would have like slipped back there.
Wonderful. Yeah. So he makes a perception check, which weirdly enough is one of his legendary actions, and he keys in on you, Sue. Morrow, you are up.
Morrow is going to turn to Lyria and say, "Stay close." And he's going to use his feline action to make a move. He's also going to make his regular move, and then he's going to take his dash action just so he can fucking get around the corner with his slowest movement and come around here. But he's not coming fully around. He's like trying to stay like out of this thing's line of sight.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, she would make it like half because she would dash, right?
It's not her turn yet.
Oh, right.
But when she does, she'll certainly try to follow you. Yes.
Go that way, or this way. But yeah, he's using all his action to go get into that position.
Alrighty. And Darvin, it is your turn.
Yeah. So I've got two really stupid things I want to do.
Love it. I'm here for both of them.
I am going to run up to this creature and I'm going to try to scramble into its... I'm going to, push up because I can swim, right? I'm going to push up into its... I want to get into its mouth and cast that eruption strike within its mouth into its stomach.
Okay, so...
Barbarian stuff, I don't know. I'm raging.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can get into his mouth. All right, so you swim into his mouth and you do your... Yeah, can you read that out for me again?
Yeah, so this is what I want to make sure if you were going to allow this or not. It says that once per rage, you can slam Molten Fury into the ground. I wanted to consider the ground its tongue.
Okay.
And it's going to take X amount of damage, but it has to save a DC 15.
Fantastic. Okay.
And I was kind of hoping that if it was successful, it would spit me back out, obviously, because I just put molten lava into its mouth.
Morrow's like trying to peek around the corner. I wonder what Darvin's doing right now.
13 plus 7. So it succeeds on...
So you take half the damage.
Take half the damage. I am ready.
Such a great move.
It is. I love it immediately.
It's coming in hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it did pretty good. Let's see, we got 6, we got 11, 19 halved. And...
Perfect. So 9.
A failure creature takes 3d8 fire damage. On failure, the creature takes 3d8 fire damage and are knocked prone as molten cracks burst forth into the ground. So I'm saying into its mouth and into its stomach. You've got this wrote the wrong way. It says on a success, the creature takes half the damage and is knocked prone. You've got it wrote the wrong way around.
No, on a success on their save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it
succeeded, so it takes...
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
The ground in the area becomes difficult to terrain as the magma cools. So how would you want to do that if the ground... is it going to be difficult for it to move now?
No, we're going to say that's part of its success is that the lava bursts forth into its mouth, doing a lot of damage, very, very uncomfortable. However, because it is up off the ground, by the time it touches the ground, it is starting to cool already, preventing that difficult terrain. I will say it is going to... Sorry, is that the end of your turn there?
So that's an action.
Yep, that's your action, and that's all of your sort of attack there. You with that one, that prevents you from doing the double attack.
I've got to succeed on a DC 13 Constitution.
Yes, you do.
13.
Nice.
13, amazing. Well, what's your con?
Do you have a negative?
Maybe. Let's not celebrate right now.
I get 0.
No, a 13.
Fantastic. Do you actually have a 0 for your constitution?
It's a barbarian. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the worst barbarian ever.
You start to feel that fatigue, and then you shake it off. Yeah. So is that your turn?
Yeah, as a bonus action, because I can't do that, right?
You can bonus action. You just can't attack. You can't do your second attack, rather.
Right. Okay. Well, could I try and get out of the mouth, like spring back out?
Do you have a disengage?
That would be an action for him.
Right. That would be a. Yeah, I guess I'm just in its mouth.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I love this.
No bonus action.
Well, I mean, my bonus action is enhanced dual wielding, which I don't have because I got the hammer. Rage,
Perfect.
which I'm going to click off, and second wind, but I don't need that right now.
So you have a
Fantastic.
bonus. Can you hit it again? Can you hit?
No, because I'm doing I think because of what we did with the molten hammer, and then also I'm holding it. It's a
Okay.
one weapon. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I need to have two
Perfect.
axes.
Alrighty. Fantastic. So you look over to watch Darvin swim into this dragon turtle's mouth, and suddenly a burst of magma like froths out of its mouth, dripping onto the ground, like the strangest rabies you've ever seen. And sort of silhouetted in this, you see Darvin still in the mouth. It is going to use one of its legendary actions. It doesn't really understand what has just happened. So it's going to use Tidal Crash. So it creates a burst of water in a 15-foot radius. Each creature in the area must succeed on a DC 17 Dex saving throw.
Whoa.
Dang.
If he's in within 30 feet of me, he should be good. He should get plus 10 to that.
Is it plus 10 to his Dex or plus 10 to his stealth?
To his. It just said within. It said plus 10 to Dex. Hang on, bear with me.
Although he's also not within 30 feet, I don't
I was just
Yeah, I was
think.
counting
gonna
that.
say, I think
5,
that's a
10,
little-
15.
And then we put
Yeah.
15 feet up.
Yeah, fair.
No, sorry. Is it? But for future, is it stealth or Dex?
Let me check.
Oh boy.
I failed. I got 16.
You failed. Okay.
That was a lot.
6 plus 8 plus 3 plus 4. That's 18 plus 3 is 21 points. 21 points of bludgeoning damage as you are knocked back 10 feet. I should have brought my platforms. I totally forgot. We'll put them on the ground, but Russ, I need you to remember you are technically right now 15 feet up.
So it says
Thanks. That's a good way of it. Oh, yeah, thanks.
plus 10 bonus to dexterity, and then in brackets it says stealth.
Stealth, yeah. Okay. Good to know.
That looks more like 20 feet, though.
Good enough. We'll remember. All right, Darvin, that is your turn. Eldric. It is. Gavin couldn't let that stand. Eldric, it is your turn.
Eldric is off the hop. Going to use a bonus action to cast his big wet tentacle right in the big old turtle's face and give him a smack upside the head with that. How does that work?
You didn't want to put it in the mouth?
I mean, it's spectral. He won't really be able to attack it. So, that is, it's a normal attack, and I get a +7. Oh, fuck off! I rolled a 2, so 2 plus 7. It probably doesn't hit. I'm guessing.
2 plus 7.
Yeah, that's a 9.
No.
So I'm assuming its AC is less than that. So that does nothing for now. And then as my main action, I will do an Eldritch Blast, which is also a straight up attack. Oh, wait, what's a range on that? Oh, it's 120. That's better. That's 18 plus 7, 25. So that's going to hit him
Yep.
for a 1d10 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 12. And because of that being an Eldritch Blast, I get to use some of my Eldritch Invocations. So an Agonizing Blast is going to add another +4 to that damage.
Fantastic.
And Repelling Blast allows me to push him 10 feet away from me, but he's further than that, so never mind that. And I also have Lance of Lethargy, which will reduce its speed by 10 until the end of my next turn.
Fantastic. All right.
And that's it, I think.
Awesome. Warbles, you are up.
Great. Warbles is going to try and go in for the Heart of the Tide.
Fantastic.
They are going to run out and then try and jump up. They'll spend a key point to dash as a bonus action. And then that should give them their 45 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then they'll try and jump up, I guess.
Fantastic. So 30 feet up, how much more movement do you have?
They can then use their actual dash movement, or their actual action to dash as well. So it's sort of like a double dash.
Fantastic.
So that'll give them 90 feet of movement total.
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Not a problem. I will need, as you get within about 15 feet of this glowing light, I will need you to roll me an athletics, please.
It's acrobatics. It's not too bad. 16.
16. As you get within about 15 feet, the currents are very challenging, and every time you make some gain on that, one of those larger pulses comes along and pushes you back. You are managing to stay within 15 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that's all of their...
Fantastic. Lyria is up. Lyria is going to use her 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. And that is all she can do, having used just her movement. Alrighty. It is now the Guardian's turn. So it is going to
Eat Darvin.
it's going to eat Darvin. It begins to move forward. And as it does,
How many feet does it move forward?
so it's has to move forward. It can move forward 60 feet minus the 10, correct?
I give
So
it minus
minus 10.
Yep.
I don't know why I looked at it. Sorry.
And you have the spikes, right?
And you have the spike growth as
Spike
well.
growth.
Yeah.
But
So
the molten doesn't count.
the molten does not count.
Right.
No,
Okay.
no. So that would be halved. So we're looking at 25 feet.
Where is that spike growth? Just right in front of it?
20 feet. 20 feet. Yeah, I cast it like sort of in the middle of where he is. So
Nice.
Perfect. So negative 10 down to 50, halved for spike growth for 25. It is going to move forward 25 feet.
It's gonna-
Go ahead.
he's going to take, just on the spike growth, he's going to take, for every 5 feet it moves within that spike growth, it's going to be 2d4 piercing damage.
Fantastic. Roll those for me, please. If you want, you can roll your 2d4 and then times it by 5.
Unless it's low, then
Unless low, in which case, just keep rolling.
does it push past Darvin? Like if it, because that's past Darvin.
Yeah.
It is going to push past Darvin, so that will create an attack of opportunity. But let's just, for the sake of my math, start with
Everybody at once.
Yeah.
I'll roll some dice too.
Start calling out numbers.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and this will be its last one. 22, 23, 24, 25 points of damage.
fantastic.
That spike growth is nice.
Yeah, that is a good spike growth. Alrighty.
Good growth on your spike.
Cheers.
Wouldn't that be a Morrow thing?
So I get the opportunity attack.
And then, yeah, you're going to get an opportunity attack. Does the tentacle get an opportunity attack?
I don't think so.
No,
I can just reposition it as a bonus.
Sweet, yeah.
3.
I think so.
3. 3 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, 3. Like there's some other stuff. But
I'm gonna say sort of as it pushes past you, you kind of get all like turning in the water, and you're kind of just slow spinning.
But it does, because I've got the magmatic rage, whatever it's called. It does take 1d4 though.
Fantastic. Roll it.
2 points of fire damage.
Wonderful. And it moves past you and into that space.
Oh, one
And-
second. I did that wrong.
What?
It's the d6. It's 5 points of damage.
5. So we'll add 3 because.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's fine. I'll allow it this time. No, it's totally good. So. I just looked over to watch Dwayne using his pointer on his own page. It's not
Sometimes
just me.
it's hard to find things.
No, totally fair. So you
ADHD.
I got the giggles. Well, that's the problem, is now my ADHD. So the turtle turns and whips its tail into this kind of annoying tentacly thing that's now in the way as well. And as it does, Gavin, I'm gonna need you to collapse that corner wall.
This one here?
Just inwards, or whichever way makes sense for a breaking wall.
Well, which way does his tail hit it?
Probably that way, to be honest. As it does, it creates a shockwave. So each creature within 20 feet of the turtle needs to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not even the right dice. I just threw whatever dice was in my hand there. I'm assuming it's me.
That's you. I wasn't sure if Sue was within 20 as well. Or Warbles.
We're in the clear.
50. Yeah,
Cool.
there.
Sue's way out of the way.
Yeah,
Way out the way.
We're
Way
laughing.
So far.
11.
11. Not quite enough, my friend.
Shite.
Such
Such a good barbarian.
a good barbarian.
Yeah, I was such a R.E.P. Darvin. We knew him so well.
Maybe it's like Super Smash Brothers. If it like crits on you, you just like off screen back to the ship.
New Darvin comes in.
Yeah.
I get to choose the other outfit.
Yeah, bang.
Oh god, that's
A lot of math. That's a lot of counting on fingers and toes.
38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, stay away from the tail.
At least you're raging, so that should be halved.
Oh right, I'm raging.
Yeah, so then that would be halved.
So
Did you have your damage earlier as well?
19.
No, I didn't.
So have that.
You give me 29 points earlier. 21.
I don't know.
It was 21. Yeah, it was
'Kay.
21. So I've got to go back up. And then down. What did you just say? What was it? 34?
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Was it
34.
34?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Yeah. I
No,
immediately forgot
it was
my number.
38.
It was 38. That
Okay,
wasn't in my
38
head yet.
points halved.
So
19.
19.
19.
19.
I said it
19.
first.
19.
I said it
20.
first.
I don't even try to math it.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
smartest.
I love s'mores.
Okay, well, I'm looking good.
You're looking good. Fantastic.
Really glad I got in that turtle's mouth earlier.
Zero constitution's really coming into
Yeah.
I love that your spiral. It's like you're floating up around its head. That's fantastic. So good.
He's just like tumbling past it.
Just taking damage and stuff.
I'm a salmon.
Did you add the 12 temporary hit points that you got from Eldric as well?
at the beginning.
Yeah, they're in there. I just haven't used them yet.
So-
I haven't minus them, I
Just
mean.
save them for later.
gotcha.
Alrighty. And then we are back at the top of the round. Sue, it is your turn.
Sue,
Get in the mouth.
She.
Thanks, Gavin, for the drink.
You're welcome.
Sue is going to, let me see, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Cool.
And so he will do that. And then he will take out his, bow. And he is going to shoot it in the face with his crossbow.
Spot.
Great.
Yeah. So that gives me an advantage on my shoot. So 16 and 7 would be lots.
Yep.
And
hits.
then he's going to take 1d8 plus 4. So 5 and 4 is 9. And yeah. And then that's going to be Sue's turn for this. He's actually going to disengage.
Okay.
And he's going to pull back towards where Eldric is at.
Fantastic. 5, 10. Yeah, you can make it all the way to cover based on, or just right. Yeah, pretty close. Fantastic.
Actually, yeah, okay.
Sorry, anywhere else? Did you want to be somewhere else?
No, well, Sue has an option to. He has 3 options. He can also hide, right? And so, but I also want to be close enough to hide, and then be able to use my crossbow.
Would you like to redirect yourself behind? I'm not sure if you can see. There's a little small pillar that's there.
I want to direct myself right there so that I can just
Cool.
take pot shots at him.
Sweet.
So I'm going to be hiding behind there.
So you will have half cover.
I will take half cover.
Fantastic. All right, Morrow, it is your turn.
Morrow's
You're now out of eyesight. Or eye line, like line of sight, rather.
Yeah, he's moving his full movement to get within range of Darvin, who he can see is in rough shape. And he is going to cast Healing Word on him at the, let's say, 2nd level. Let's not go crazy. So, Darvin, you roll 4d4 plus 4 healing.
Thanks, Mike.
4d4, not 44.
4d4s plus 4. Good 4s. Nice.
Whoa. All 4s.
All
no.
4s, wow.
Not that one.
He's on all
Not that
4s.
one.
What's that
No,
one?
that's a 1.
That's a 1.
It won't be the last
17.
time we hear that.
17 points.
That's
Nice.
17.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Yeah.
You're on all 4s, buddy.
You're welcome.
I won't be the last time we hear that, buddy. No.
I did have
That's right.
a bonus action. Or wait, is that? I think Healing Word's a bonus action. It is.
You have some
As
cool spells. Oh,
my
sorry.
main action, I would like to.
Let's talk out loud, Tash, into the microphone and see how that goes.
You're so New York now.
He's so out of practice.
Forget about it.
He's going to face the creature after assessing the things that are around him and cast Thunder Wave.
Cool.
I need you to make a con save of 15.
Would that affect me also?
No, because you're out of range of it.
14 plus 9.
Oh boy. Is it half?
Jesus.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. Okay, so let me roll all of this. It is 5d8s. I got 4 here. That's a d8, right? Yeah. Oh boy. 15, 21, 24, plus another one. It's 3, 27 halved. It's 13. And that'd be thunder damage? What is the damage on
Yes,
that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It hits the side of his shell, and its 2 legs closest to you sort of like pick up before he's able to slam back down. He takes a quick glance around and notices that there are many others around, though he's into warbles. He's going to take his legendary action to move forward. How long did the... Why do I keep looking at warbles?
I have
How long
no
did the
idea.
10 feet last? Was it just for
The
one
tentacle?
round? Yeah.
1 minute, 10 rounds.
1 minute
Yeah.
for the 10 feet. Okay, so on that Eldritch Blast...
Oh, until my next turn.
Until your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So it is going to move forward 25 feet. If you're able to give him an approximate. Awesome.
And I get that attack of opportunity.
You do get an attack of opportunity, yeah.
Unless you're standing on his head, then technically you're moving with him.
Technically, he's floating around
Oh, right.
near him.
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
The axe goes
You're
into
still
the mouth.
spinning in circles.
I need you to roll me a dex. I'll make DC 12.
13.
13, fantastic. You look just in time to see its head whipping towards you, and just manage to dodge it.
Thank you.
Just. Alrighty. It is whose turn is it now? Oh my goodness. Darvin's turn.
What am I doing? Why does this boat feel like it's a little bit... It's not significant, is it? I'm getting stuck on boats again. I attack the boat.
Potato.
I want some more
Gotta be
potatoes.
some jerky in here.
I swim up to it and I want to grab its like little horn on the front there and use it to like swing myself around with the warhammer, and I'm going to smash it right in the face.
So you're swinging one-handed then?
Ooh, no, I'm not doing that. No.
It's water. You can just start floating in that direction.
Yeah, I'll just float. I want to hit it in its eye. I'm trying to hit it in one of its eyes.
Like the most terrifying eye floaty. Sure.
Yeah, I want to fuck up at least one of its eyes. I'm trying to take away some of its coolness.
Okay.
It seems really cool right now.
Clarify, are you being cool or are you calling the shot? Because the DC goes up.
I didn't understand the question.
I'm just going to say you're not calling the shot, but that's like pizzazz. Go ahead and roll for attack then.
Okay. I just want to hit it in the eye. I don't know.
If you like have a very like specific intention
If you were to
behind
be
a
like,
hit,
I'm going to shoot the gun out of that guy's hand.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
calling your shot. And I was like,
okay.
it's fine. We'll just say that
Isn't
yeah,
that
it's
usually
close
just that disadvantage?
Yeah.
Or do you up the DC?
Well, or the
Whichever.
DC, whichever.
Sometimes I take
DMs.
things really literal, so I just thought, you were asking if I was cool. So I was just like, I don't know how to answer this.
I don't know either.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Russ. I was kidding. Kidding. Oh, no.
What a sad roll. Natural 20.
Of course you're cool, Russ.
I got a 10.
Oh.
Well, actually, I got a 16 because I'd have my
16.
I'd have my modifier.
Exactly, which is very cool,
Doesn't hit.
but does not hit. No.
As my
I wish Darvin was cooler.
yeah, so do I. I wish Darwin could do anything. As my bonus action, I am going to do.
You do have double attack.
I don't because I'm holding.
Barbarians get 2 attacks as of like level 4 or level 5.
Only, but my dual wielding is only if it's.
Yeah, this isn't dual wielding. This
Just a
is
full
just
extra
this is
attack.
just you have an extra attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it says 2 attacks per action.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. Yes, I will be cool.
I've had this for
One
the last
more
6
time.
sessions.
3.
3.
Nope.
Nope.
It's really hard to get used to this new hammer.
It's not the hammer, it's the floating through water.
Right. Oh, it's just me and in general in life. I'm going to do my second wind as my bonus action,
Fantastic, yes.
and so I get
Sounds like a good
I
idea.
get 1d10 plus 1 back,
Wonderful.
and that is this one.
Lyria, how are you with an axe?
Oh, I'm not really sure.
Broomhammer.
I got 8 hit points back.
8 hit points. Fantastic.
I have a question.
I have an answer for everything.
Was that spike growth still in place when
Oh,
the turtle just moved 25 feet?
25 feet.
Sushi chef.
Because last time that was pretty damaging.
Yeah, it was.
Did you want more damage?
25 feet. I would love some more damage, please.
But it's
Please, may I have
hang on.
another?
Did it move backwards or forwards?
Forward.
Because it's only a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, it's got a big old booty. Look at it. Look how big that thing
It's
is.
still dragging.
Just dragging
Still
its
dragging
tummy
the shit
across
out of it.
there.
You're going to spike it right in the butthole.
Should I come around to see its
move that
booty?
fucking
I can't get a good angle from here. There's a
Whatever it
brick
takes.
brick wall in the way. So you want 5 more of these?
Yes, please.
That's no brick wall. That's its booty.
3 and 4 is 7. 4 and 2 is 6 and 7 is 13. I'm trying to do math. 13.
Do you here? I'll math as you go.
Okay, 13. 3 and 3 is 6.
Okay.
So that would be 19. 3 and 4 is 7 again. So that would be 26.
I thought I was mathing for you.
Well, I can try to do it.
Okay.
And I think this is the last one. 1 and 4 is 5, so that is 31.
Why'd you roll 2?
Because that's what it says.
Oh, you do 2 5 times.
2d4.
Yeah.
2d4 for every 5 feet of movement.
Killer.
It's a really powerful.
I've got to stop being a barbarian.
No, you're doing great.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Hang in there.
That's all I can do, really. Just float around.
At the end of Darvin's turn, it is going to it sort of pushes up and its front flipper leg things
Adorable.
slam down into the ground, causing a tidal crash. Each creature within a 15-foot radius must do a dex save, please. Darvin, that's you too.
That's you two, Darvs.
Radius? Does the radius go up?
Yes.
Wouldn't
Yes.
that be spherical? No. Okay. Just
Well,
trying to-
either way, on a 2D plane, you're still within a 15-foot radius.
That's a 1 for Warbles.
I needed a 17.
What was the?
Close.
Was it Dex?
Yes, please.
Oh, I get to roll another one.
Powerful little turtle.
15.
15. All right, I needed a 17. So,
Oh God. I think I have some health potions.
4 plus 6 is 10.
Just send
Plus
Lyria over
5
there.
is 15. 15 points of bludgeoning damage to you both, and you are both knocked back 10 feet.
Cool. Warbles has evasion, so he gets half even on fails.
Fantastic. Sounds
Oh,
good.
Yeah, and I guess I get half of 15.
Yeah, half of 15.
Yeah,
You are
7.
still knocked back 10 feet.
Well, that's good.
Warbles, in your case, any height that you've made, so we'll say you're sort of within, you're kind of diagonal, we'll say just below and then back. Yeah.
Back into the left.
It's a little bit theater of the mind because we don't have the proper angled things.
Where do I-
Darvin, you are now back. You were back 10 feet.
Onto its bum.
Choose. You choose.
I want to go in the ship.
Well, if you go back that way, you're going to smash into the ship is the only thing. So I'll let you, but you're going to hit the ship.
Grab the heart of tides when you're going by, Darvin.
Just hang off.
You're right there. This is the plan all along, right?
Go to the left, Darvin. Oh, so close.
in
The
the
heart of
road.
tides.
Looks about right. So I hit the ship a little bit.
Fantastic. Remind me
bit.
you're in the ship when it comes time.
Okay.
And with that, it is Eldric's turn. Please.
Eldric is going to move up his tentacle just a little bit.
Cool.
Give him another schmuck.
Tentacle schmuck.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Which means that I get to give him extra damage.
Extra schmucking.
I'm delaying while I'm looking up what the damage. 1d8 plus 4 means I get to have a 2d8 plus 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus nothing. And then
Wait, don't we do critical damage?
Oh
or
yeah, I do
whatever?
critical damage. So you or brutal critical.
Brutal crit.
Sean, take it away.
First damage dice is automatically maxed, so you're just rolling to do the additional extra damage.
okay, so I'm just adding a 3 onto that then.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And that was bonus action. And now for his full action. Oh, I only have 2 spell slots, but I need to use one.
Blow him, buddy.
Funny you would mention that. I am going to use Gust of Wind.
Underwater.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a cool one.
Yeah, cool.
I can see that going well. That big fat turtle is going to have to make some sort of save. It's going to be a strength save. And if it fails, man, is it in trouble.
Oh,
It
it
is.
probably has no strength at that size.
Shh, don't say that. Strength save, please.
okay.
DC is your 15. I'll let you know that in advance.
Natural
All
one.
in.
Natural one.
Natural one. Natural one.
Natural
Natural one.
14 plus 11.
Plus
14
11.
plus 11. Okay, we
we're
won't
in
do the
trouble.
strength ones anymore. Avoid the strength attacks.
Unless he rolls a 3.
Yeah.
That was
Which
going to be
could
cool,
happen.
though.
It would have been very cool.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do that one.
It's,
It's
Mulligan.
too late.
it's soft breeze, actually, is the spell.
I realize underwater that's a really stupid spell choice.
Yeah.
Just bubbles from Darvin again.
Fantastic.
That's the end of my turn. Unless I
just
want to
go-
move.
Calls that scented wind.
No, I will stay there.
Toxic cloud.
Oh wait. Okay. That's all.
Alrighty.
Folks.
So Warbles, it is your turn.
Come on, buddy. Max damage.
Max damage to get the Heart of Tides.
Yeah, hit that thing.
Yeah, Warbles is going to try and get as close as they can, preferably at least within 10 feet of the Heart of Tides.
Fantastic. You get to 15 before I need you to do the athletics. I will let you know in advance I need a 20.
It's 21.
21.
Nice.
Phenomenal. As you are constantly pushed back by these pulses of water, and then as you get closer, all of a sudden the waters are calm around you, and you are almost in a haven, and you see an incredibly bright, glowing light, right in front of you.
Warbles will sort of swim forward towards it. Thank you. I imagine it's the giant blue thing with the laser pointer bit on it.
It is, yeah.
Great. And they'll reach out with their pseudopod towards the light.
Fantastic. You reach out, and as you do, the light dims, and you are now holding what appears to be a very, very beautiful but simple blue stone about the size of a fist.
So I just had like the Ocarina of Time, like grabbing one of the stones. Music just go off in my head.
That's so good, because internally all I could hear was from Skyrim, like, at last another has touched the beacon. But yeah.
That's great. Yeah, Warbles will sort of clutch it and I would say almost like they don't have pockets, but they like can create little vacuoles inside of themselves and just
stick
like,
it in.
Stick it in.
You are now the Heart of the Tide.
I have the power. You all watch as the pulsing water suddenly stops, and you look up to see a blue glowing figure hovering before the light dies down. It's Warbles.
It's the entity.
Warbles is the heart.
Warbles, do you have a bonus action of any sort?
I mean, their bonus action is going. They now think that they are some sort of probably omnipotent demigod. So bonus
Checks
action, bonus action power trip.
It's like me when I drink a Red Bull.
Yeah, exactly.
Get in its mouth.
It's a logical next step.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna see what happens.
Just hang out there?
Yeah, just hang out on top and see whether or not the dragon turtle's going to.
So you
try and
are
eat them.
right above the pillar. We'll sort of theater of mind if you don't. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, stick them up on the pillar. But you are sort of just above nose height, I would say, on that. It is now Lyria's turn. Lyria is going to use her full movement to come around the corner. She is going to say, oh, nice. This is good music.
Yeah.
She's going to
kick some
say,
ass.
Captain, please don't die. And she's going to cast... she's going to cast something you're not familiar with, though that would be the case with a lot of Lyria's magic, as she carves a deep slash across her palm, and you are almost struck in the back with like a jet of blood. However, you feel good. You feel strong. You feel connected. It is now the creature's turn.
Morrow like quickly looks over her shoulder and gives her a wink and a nod.
Yeah.
Not like a sensual, you know what I mean? Like, thank you.
She blinks at you. She's not really sure how to wink.
Salt water in the eyes.
He pauses before looking away.
Oh, it's my friends Belle and Shane are walking by the window. Those flowers for me? No, just kidding. Anyway, that's so nice.
Who was that?
Those are like my besties. So that's Belle and
We
Sheen.
watched Lord of the Rings with.
Yeah, you watch Lord of the Rings with Belle. Yeah,
she's really nice.
Yeah, she's so lovely. They listen sometimes. Sometimes being keyword. It is now the creature's turn. The creature lets out this ungodly wail.
Oh, no, not a whale.
We're all going to die. Why couldn't it be dolphins?
My next campaign, I am very specifically keeping that word out.
If you say whale, maybe then we'll know that it's
Whale.
Yeah.
But that's not how you anyway. And it is going to use its movement to get as close to Warbles as it can, and it's going to arch up, and it is going to try to bite Warbles.
Oh shit! So you are going to get in its mouth.
Ooh.
Is Darvin's just staying on his back?
That is
Probably hits.
21 to hit.
Yeah, no, weirdly enough, it doesn't. Yeah.
Strange.
It definitely hits.
The heart of the tide, you get plus 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
How dare you attack a god?
So easily.
Is that what Warble says?
Yes.
His voice changes.
How dare you?
You're like Zoidberg.
I don't know what that is.
What? You've never seen Futurama?
What? 10,
Oh,
20,
No, I don't really watch cartoons.
3,
Not
27, 28 points of that's going to be
damage.
piercing damage.
Cool. Yeah, that hurts.
Fantastic.
Doesn't really hurt Jello.
It's going to it's got a multi-attack though, so it's going to go again. It is going to attempt to bite you again.
Cool.
I'm just holding on to the ship for dear life right now.
You're kind of like a gummy worm.
I'm stuck in its teeth.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
I feel like Mara was just watching. It's like, never seen that before.
10, 25, 27.
Jesus.
Ooh, 37 points
Are
of
you down?
piercing damage.
No, not yet, but so close.
It cannot reach you with its tail. However, instinctively it lashes out its tail because it can make 2 bite attacks and 1 tail attack. And it is going to go for Morrow.
What's its range?
Depends
though?
on where you're measuring that from.
Yeah.
Probably from its pivot
so
point.
I'm 30 from its like. From
its
like,
range is Tash, do you want to approximate that tail range? I actually don't have a range on this.
You said it was 20, wasn't it?
No, 20 was on something else. This is a tail slam, so it's going to try and hit. Oh, reach is 25 feet.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Are we out?
30.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm out. I'm at 30 right now.
Fantastic. He is just going to slam it into the ground, missing you. Rubble flies up into the water around you, but you are fine.
Puts his hands on his hips.
Indignant.
And with that, we will be at the top of the round. Sue, it is your turn.
Kill it, Sue.
So if he drags his badonk tail through my 25 feet of...
Yeah.
So an extra...
I would say moved. Yeah, we'll call it 25. He's got hit points to spare.
And he had to move to get the bite on Warbles, right?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how many feet, but let's say 25.
So 4 and 4 is 8.
Yeah.
4 and 4 is 8 to bring us to 16. 4 and 2 is 16, so 22. 4 and 2 is another 6, so 28. And 4 and 1 is 5, so
33.
3. I think this is the last one. And 3 more.
36.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yikes.
Glad you put those down.
Yeah. That's
Beautiful. Alrighty, so now Sue, it is actually your turn there.
I can't wait.
Yay! What would you like to do?
Well, he's got Hunter's Mark.
He does.
So he's going to take another shot at our guy here. And so that would be, with advantage, my light crossbow. I've got 16 and 7, so that would be 25. So that's going to be 1d8. And because I have advantage, I actually get 1d6 for my stealth attack. Is that right?
Your sneak attack.
My sneak
You're
attack?
a level 8, sir. I would hope it would be like 3 or 4 d6 for sneak, right?
It's sushi chef.
So hang on. So he's only class 2.
Oh, right. You're
Rogue
only
Warriors
yes,
Ranger.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, multi-classer.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So many class.
I got worried for you for a sec.
So that is 2 and 4 is 6 plus 4. That's 10. And then he's just going to go back and hide.
Fantastic. Yeah. Alrighty.
Is it looking rough?
No.
Jesus.
I think this is a retreat moment.
Yeah, this is a grab warbles and run.
It is going to
Grab warbles.
it is going to use a legendary action to
So many of them.
slam into the ground again.
Oh, might hurt its tail on those spikes. Better watch out.
Careful.
Yeah, is that a movement?
Nope.
Slamming its tail into the spikes.
All right, I need Warbles. I need Darvin. Anyone else to the left? Nope. So Warbles and Darvin to roll me Dex. DC 17.
Yeah, passed.
Passed. Fantastic.
11.
11.
Darvin, how are you doing up there?
Oh, Captain, I found a boat.
Darvin, I have one thing to say to you. Mob hammer.
Mob hammer!
6.
Right after I die.
12, 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's not a problem.
And Morrow, it is your turn.
Morrow is going to use his... first, he's going to cast Fairy Fire on it. I don't know if... Does it make a dex save? I think Fairy Fire is a dex save. Let me just look it up real quick here. Yeah, dex save of 15.
Doesn't make it.
Sweet. In celebration of Warbles finding it, the Fairy Fire color is blue, so it has a bluish glow to it. Everybody has advantage to attack. He's going to use his regular movement and his cat agility to go far enough to get just on the other side of that little pillar.
Cool.
And that's all my movement, or all my actions.
Fantastic. That's going to be Darvin. Your turn.
I'm in the boat.
You are in the boat.
You told me to remind you.
Yep. Thank you. Carry on.
I'm scared.
Do I see anything in this boat? Other than myself?
Bag of potatoes.
Roll me. Well, here's the thing. If you're going to, you can roll me a perception. If you're
But it's
going
like
to
an action.
investigate it, if you're going to look around it, it's going to be an action.
Take
I'm just gonna
perception.
I'm going to go
Perception's
perception.
way better.
Yeah, perception.
Perceive that.
19.
It is a absolutely wrecked boat. However, just to the right of you, you see someone carved their initials.
I wouldn't be able to read that. So.
No, that's why I didn't give you the initials.
Okay, well, I'll just attack something.
It
Cool.
says R and then chi.
I'm going to go back up for that eye. I want that eye.
Cool. Sounds good.
This Thal Anky Man.
First attack is a nope. Second attack. What does that even say? They look really cool, but I can't read them. 15, so 21 to hit.
Laser.
21 will hit.
Okay. I have to just quickly pull out my hammer.
Look at the size of that.
My God. It's pulsing.
So hot. It looks so hot.
Magma.
Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
No.
2 for the hit, and then for the fire damage. So 4 points of damage to its eye.
Beauty.
You got a
Sweet.
small piece of dust in its eye.
Yeah.
Hey, have you
Didn't
ever had
even
dust
notice
in your
my
eye?
existence, I don't think. And
It
it's-
blinks twice.
Oh, I can't stop blinking.
And
Disadvantage on depth perception.
bonus action. No, I've got nothing. Nothing. Sweet.
So you've attacked twice and you can't move now?
I'm good. Oh yeah, I guess I could move. I'm gonna try to swim through the doorway. Could I?
You've done about 15 feet of movement to get from boat to head.
Right. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
So you can head away from it, certainly. Although leaving
But
its
it was
space would
salmon
cause...
in rage. I would get 60. Oh yeah, but it would give us an opportunity.
You're going to get an
to-
opportunity if you move away from it.
I'll take. I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah? That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
Whap.
That looks about right. Oh my god!
Fistful of dice.
10 plus 3 is 16 plus 5 is 21 plus 9 is 30 points
Half
of
it.
piercing damage halved.
15.
15.
Yeah. Remind me not to be a barbarian next time, or at least know
Well,
what stats I need.
Yeah. Constitution.
Always happy to help people build characters.
Yeah.
To be
thanks.
fair, if Morrow took one of those rounds of hits, he'd be dead.
Yeah. At the end of this turn, he is going to do a tailspin using one of his legendary actions. He's going to do essentially a 180 with his tail to the right. So, and that is a 20-foot radius. Will that hit Morrow?
It will, but there's a big pillar in the way. How does that work? Do I have a bonus?
He's going to hit. Yeah. So, are you? You didn't say you were hiding.
Well, I'm not hiding, but like
let's
it's like a cover.
Let's give you advantage.
Okay.
Does that work?
Sure. Yeah.
You feel comfy
Yeah,
with
I
that?
just didn't know if it was like AC
Yeah,
related.
I was trying to decide, and let's give you
Whatever you think's
advantage on
fair.
your deck save.
Okay.
If you agree, that seems fair.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Sweet.
Dex is saving throw +5. Natural 20.
Absolutely. You easily duck underneath.
Sweet. Good idea, Tash. Well, he's doing a 360. I don't think you have to actually move
I thought
him.
you said 180.
The
is it
tail is
180?
like a 180, and then slamming back into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're there. Don't worry.
I thought you were going
Can
to
you
do the
put
action.
this shit back, please? It took me so long. Thank you so much.
Took 1 second.
Shut up, Cash. Go away.
Thank you, Tash. That was wonderfully
expert.
done. God,
It's almost
yeah.
like it was modeled to fit there.
How weird.
Just kinda
Cash, roll me a deck.
Did you
Well,
put-
it looks crooked, so
There's magnet. The broken chip on the
Yeah, roll
turtle's
for
back
an-
looks crooked.
it does.
Roll for aneurysm.
Yeah. Roll for death glare.
I don't really do an aneurysm. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
It is Eldric's
Turn. He's going to whip him back with his tentacle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, do it.
And he gets advantage because Gavin's head.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he rolled an 18 plus, I think, 7. And I think that's going to hit. Does it?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, indeed.
So he is going to take a whopping 1d8 plus 4.
Fantastic.
It is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus the other. That's correct. No, wait, that's Eldritch. 8, so 12. And then something happens. I think he gets moved. Or he loses his movement. Loses 10 feet from its movement until the start of my next turn
Fantastic.
again. And then that was a bonus action, and then I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast. which is natural 1 on that one, but a 19 on that one. Plus bonus is going to give me a hit, I assume.
Yeah.
And that is a 1d10 plus 4. Is a 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 4 for my Eldritch Agonizing Blast. And then it's going to repel it by pushing it 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Is there a size limit on that? Just wondering.
Let's see what it says.
This creature
No,
is
there wouldn't be. Why would
considered.
there be?
Yeah, no, that's
It just says
it's not like it's huge.
It
Ridiculous.
just says when you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Good
just
push,
gonna
man. That's
Eldritch
amazing. Whole 10
Blast.
feet, man. That's going to take some more
Right
damage.
across those spikes. Oh, it's going to hurt. Right?
yeah,
Look,
yeah.
they're going to go.
and just
I think they're reverse barbed too, and they're going to go right into its bum.
So
Probably.
10 rolls next time.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't say anything about
So
size.
yeah, you get to spike it up then.
it's the
Yeah.
power of their mind.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it literally is like if you hit
It's repelling.
an ancient dragon 4 times, you push it back 40 feet. So yeah, it's going to move back 10 feet.
Sweet.
Now, does force
Sweet,
movement
bro.
also force attacks of opportunity?
It
So would
is-
shoot at it anyway. Just
It is going to move. So it is going to move 10 feet towards Morrow.
I already did that.
Yeah, he did.
So
So we're getting an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity from myself, I do believe. So I'm right next to
does
it.
that count as attack of
I don't think you get
opportunity?
opportunity attacks on force movements.
I think it's
Oh, okay.
yeah. If you'd
I think
like
it's
to,
only
we
on
can.
I think
but-
it's only
It's not
on
going
a
to do
choice.
anything. It's not going to do anything to it anyway.
yes.
So no spikes. No spikes.
Oh yeah, I would be dragging across the spikes. So let's
Okay,
do 10 feet.
10 feet. 2 sets of. What is it? 2 4.
2 and 2 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
3 and 2 is 5.
9. Oh, it's dead.
Done.
Oh,
How do you want to do
yeah,
this?
absolutely.
Fucking just.
Just
It shit itself. Wow. Those reverse
It's
spikes
got to
are
be
working
hard when
well.
you live in water. It's got to be hard to take a good poop, you know?
I
I don't
Wouldn't
know.
it be more satisfying? I don't know. That's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
But they wouldn't be that formed.
my old goldfish didn't really seem to struggle with it.
Well, that's the whole point, is that you don't ever get to struggle because it's just too moist.
Anyway, Warbles, it's your turn.
Does Warbles feel any particular like power inside of them, or is it just that they put a
Roll
rock inside of their
me an
chest?
Arcana.
No.
Nope.
All right, then they are going to spend a key point and bonus action dash away.
Fantastic. Now, looking at more experienced DMs here, is the range on an opportunity attack any different for a guard?
used its opportunity attack.
It did. Oh, it's because we were.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Butte, go ahead.
Can I as
tracking.
it's his turn, you can say this is unfair, but can I yell to him, Warbles, come to me?
You can say that. That's
Okay.
fine.
I was really planning on just leaving.
No.
Aye, Captain.
Captain's orders.
Such a good little sailor.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Warbles. The captain's gone mad.
Yeah, Warbles is going to go towards Morrow.
Okay.
So that is bonus action and movement, and then as their action, they'll use their monk ability, Wholeness of Body, and regain some hit points desperately.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Enjoy that tail whip, boys.
We're protected by the thingy.
And then that is Warble's full turn.
That is Warbles' fourth turn.
Fantastic. It is Lyria's turn. Lyria is going to come around the corner and go, oh, fuck. And then she is going to cast... she's going to cast Guardian of Faith. No. She is going to cast Freedom of Movement on Morrow.
Interesting.
It negates grapples, restraints, and speed reducing effects.
Ooh.
And that is her turn. Can you keep her sort of hugged against the building? I think she's truly like, oh my goodness. Not the most stoked right now. Now it is the creature's turn. The creature is following Warbles.
Here you go, Captain. Here's the gem.
It is going to cast, or it's going to cast. It doesn't do spells. It is going to do its multi-attack.
Of course.
Starting with its tail. And it is going to swipe a 15-foot.
You were almost out.
Fingers crossed this works.
That is going to be a 20 to hit both of you.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff in the way.
With my bonus to AC, nope. Yep.
Alrighty. You can both roll me a dex.
Is that going to hit Lyria too?
Dirty 20.
Is Lyria within? No, so it's a 15-foot.
Oh,
She's
she's
20.
good then.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Fantastic.
13.
13. Fantastic.
I don't believe that.
I think it's just going to be like
So, so good.
Warbles didn't have any bones.
yeah, weird.
4 plus 2 is 6 plus 7 is 13.
13. Is this a
13.
dex
Yes.
saving throw?
No, so this is 13 points of damage, halved for Morrow. You
So
stay
6?
standing on your feet. Warbles, you are you gonna?
Would evasion, because you take half even on a failed saving throw for dex saves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
Sweet.
Sweet.
absolutely.
But would still probably get knocked on their butt.
Yeah. It is going to. And sorry, how many points did we just say Morrow took? 6? Fantastic. Okay.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Warbles, are you prone now? Is that what happened?
Morrow, I'm going to get you to track your how many hit points you're losing. However, Morrow is not feeling this currently.
Okay. I guess let's
It is going to aim its bite at Morrow, who is still standing. That is a 19 plus 11 to hit.
yeah.
That would be 30 for the mathing people in our.
Thanks. Thank you, because I am not.
Whose turn is it?
10 plus 1 is 11, plus 6 is 17, plus 8 is 17 plus 8. Sean.
25.
Thank you so much. Plus 1 more is plus 6, 25 is 31. 31 points of piercing damage for Morrow.
Kevin's face just did something weird.
Everything's fine. Lyria, do something.
What's the plan, Captain?
I have an idea. Just don't let it hit me again.
And while it's got Morrow in its mouth, it's going for its second bite.
Miss.
16 plus 11.
That hits, obviously.
Fuck.
2 plus 9 is 11 plus 3
You can
is...
stop, I'm dead.
I need to keep track of it.
Okay.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Unless she doubles your damage.
16, 15, 22 points of damage. How many hit points have you taken? Or how many?
Total?
Yeah.
37 plus 22.
37 plus 22.
I can reduce that by 8.
15.
Oh, wait, can I do that as a reaction? Sorry.
Sean, can you do me math?
I'm
8
doing
times
it right
8?
now.
58? Oh, 8
Oh, you're
times.
doing other math.
59.
59?
Yeah.
It just gained 59 hit points.
Mara, would you technically be down?
Oh, I'm down. I'm just
You're
not.
down.
I'm not
8
stone
times
dead.
8, 64.
Okay, fantastic. You remain standing. It releases you from its mouth, and you still have full hit points it is at the end of its turn.
What?
So should just mechanically on my sheet, should I put all my hit points back?
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to get you to
You
keep.
didn't do that to me.
I'm going to get you to keep tracking those points, though. Okay.
Okay.
Walking dead over here.
Total amount, not just fantastic.
Total damage I'm taking.
Total damage you're taking.
Captain's a vampire.
That explains why.
What was the number you gave me, Sean?
64.
64. Thank you so much. Sue, it is your turn. However, looking at the time, I'm thinking we should take a quick break here.
No.
Unless if everyone wants to keep going, I'm happy to keep going.
it's fine.
Let's go to kill this guy.
Break time, right?
It's 2 more
We've got a
turns.
sushi up here, and
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him.
Is it break time?
Get break time.
Okay.
Break time?
We're gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Break
We're
time.
gonna do
Break
the
time.
break
Break
time.
time.
Poop
Top of the round.
time. Poop time.
Top of the round. It's break time.
Yeah.
Daughter's a dad who's pretty rad, lives his life.
And we are back. Tash, take it away.
Adventurers, is your gear so shabby that even the bards are roasting you in their ballads? Fear not. UFF Screen Printing Studio in Nanaimo, BC is here to rescue your reputation. Hidden above the Vault Cafe like a secret treasure hoard. That's hoard. UFF has been crafting epic... Wait a sec, I think I skipped a line. No, I didn't. UFF has been crafting epic prints for nearly 20 years. Whether you're an artist with big dreams, a band that's louder than a dragon's roar, or a brand in need of gear that doesn't scream level 1, UFF's got you covered. Don't wander the realm in boring threads. Head to uffscreenprinting.com, that's UFF, and let UFF turn your ideas into pure magic. Quest complete. Better style unlocked. That part was stupid, man.
That was good.
It was all kind of stupid.
I also just realized that we haven't given Dwayne a shout out in a while. So
Yeah.
Dwayne,
let's just make one up.
Wait,
if you're
I've got
addicted
an
to
ad.
cocaine,
Okay.
go to DwayneOrzer.com.
Because Dwayne will make you feel sane.
He'll sell you cocaine.
You can ditch your cocaine, be more sane in the
and you'll
membrane,
feel right as rain.
feel less plain
Yeah.
on any given Dane.
Even on the train.
Or on the train, plane.
I like the Dane. I think it was a huge Dane.
Dane.
Like a dog, like
Like
a
a
Great
Dane.
Dane.
Or like
I thought you
someone
meant
from
like a
Denmark.
Danish man. Yeah.
Yeah. Birdie spurdy.
Yeah, anyway.
Dwayne, was that the
Dwayne.
type of ad you were hoping
Yeah.
for?
I was really that's fantastic for my marketing.
we should do that. I think we
This
should
is
just
part of
do
the marketing plan we were talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. First one's free, eh, Gavin?
It's a new approach called improv ads.
Everyone hates it.
They're like, here, take our money. Stop saying that.
Yeah, please.
How much is your Patreon? We'll pay it.
But Dwayne did have a question.
Dwayne actually had a question. It's going to be Dwayne's turn, but first you had a question.
Now I have many questions. So every time this this turtle, every time he swings his tail, he's swinging his tail in
Yeah.
in,
Oh, yeah.
in that terrain.
Instant
And
death.
so is it? I don't want to go that far, but I'm just wondering, like, for every 5 feet that it covers with his tail, he's going to be taking damage, and then and I don't know if it returns its tail back to the reset, or because I'd be 25 plus 25.
Yeah. I think, okay, so
And really, the question I had was like, does he take the damage on
can he
my
take
turn?
extra? So he would take it when he does the movement.
Okay.
If we deemed that. So here's how I kind of had pictured it, but it's going to seem super Chauncey in hindsight, is that I picture like he is like swooping his tail. So I didn't picture him
That's what I was gonna say,
dragging
too.
along the ground. I pictured essentially, because we had said
like a foot off the ground.
Well, and we'd sort of said at one point Morrow had ducked under it. So
The only little
if I hadn't said that, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead.
thing on that was when it did the 360
Now,
spin. It
so that was the
possibly
one thing I was going to say is during the 180, he did like drag his belly across that. So I'm a little confused on math for how to like do his belly drag. Would you be comfortable with
52.
6 times your what? Six rolls.
I'm asking
comfortable with-
questions. I'm asking questions because I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, retcon it.
I'm not really sure on that one either. So if you're comfortable with
It's like a
kind of his,
radius.
But all I'm saying
the
is
problem
that
is that
every
he's
time
kind of
it moves-
scooching in a circle. You know what
so
I
cute.
mean?
Yeah, but he's going around in a circle, taking
Totally,
taking
yeah.
damage
Which
every
is why
time
I'm
he
trying to
goes,
figure
so,
out. I'm trying
yeah.
to figure out how many you'd be comfortable with. Would you like more? 10 rolls?
Sure.
Sure, let's
Give
do
him
10.
some scritches.
Whoa, 10 rolls. That's the equivalent of
This is a dangerous precedent.
50 feet.
Well, I don't
this
know.
could
So
backfire.
the reason.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. I'm actually.
All right, you guys do the math on this,
Okay.
or actually, make sure
I'm gonna let.
Just put it into Google.
math.
Sean, you do
Here
it.
we go.
got it.
4.
4.
7.
11.
4, and I think that's a 2. Hang on one sec here. I can't get the right light on this thing to. Yeah, so 6.
So wait, 4, 7, 2, 6?
No, 4, 7.
476.
4, 7, 6.
6.
All right, we're at 17.
Plus another 7.
24.
Plus another 6.
30.
Plus another 5.
35.
Plus another 6.
41.
Plus another 6.
47. Riveting podcasting.
Plus another 3.
We're educating.
50.
How many more rolls do I have?
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls that you've done.
This is
Yeah,
the
one
last-
more.
the last one. Plus another 5.
55. Dammy.
He is struggling,
Liar.
but still on his feet.
I think we can do it, Captain. I think I'm on the ropes.
I asked ChatGPT just for fun, and it says technically in the book, spike growth is triggered on actual movement, which is different from an attack. But they say it's up to the DM. A large creature spinning around is movement on a plane of existence, so it's up to
I picture it like a little
interpretation.
cheese grater. If
Totally.
I
Yeah.
sit on a
Oh, yeah.
cheese grater and do
That's just
360, my ass is going to be
We
sad.
just
wanted to
used
see
all of the
officially.
water in Colliery Dam just to figure that out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we did.
Good job.
Good
team.
hydrate.
You're welcome.
Okay, so short of that, then it's Sue's turn.
It's Sue's turn. Combat music.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just looking for it. This should work.
Combat.
No, that's Large City.
Large city of combat.
Cozy Tavern? Nope. Okay, I'll just go.
That's doing pretty
Here,
good.
this one.
What do we? What?
Okay. All right. I'm
Sue,
feeling
you're
it.
up.
That's Sue Worthy. Okay, so
Kill him, Sue.
so he's gonna.
Boy named
he's
Sue.
still got he's got his bow out. He's going to pop his head up above the column, and he's going to shoot right for its snout.
Do it.
Think about all the sushi you're
So
going to be able to make.
with advantage, I get 18
Turtle
plus
soup.
18 plus 7. So that's going to be 25. It's going to be 1d8 and 1d6. So I've got 6 on the dice plus 4. I think that's right. Hang on. Oh, I'm like on my spell things here. I got to get to my actions. So it's plus 4. So we are looking at what did I say there? 4, 4, and 4 is 8. Is the damage that he takes.
Thank you.
And then he's going to just like duck back down behind the column,
Awesome.
and he's gonna yell out, "Run!"
Okay, cool.
You're telling it to run?
Just everybody run.
Are you using your movement to run, or you're,
No,
you're
I'm
holding?
staying there. I'm kidding. I'm close. I'm the closest one there. I think closest to.
Probably, yeah. At the end of your turn, he is going to raise its front legs up and slam it down. Anyone within that same 15 feet.
Russ, are you unconscious?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, just he's lying down. Short rest.
Just having a nap.
sit up
against the wall
Oh, sorry. That's within the 20 feet. I lied.
And we need
But
to make
still.
a dex save?
Yes.
18.
Would it be dex acrobatics or just dex?
Argue it to me. What
What are you trying to do?
are you trying to do?
what a cute kitty.
He
Trying to
jumps on. He sees the paws come up, and just as they're going down, he jumps up onto the pillar that's behind him and does like a front flip twist over top of Warbles.
Fantastic.
Such a cat
Sure.
thing to do.
My tunic gives me advantage on acrobatics.
I was like, what are we arguing?
What are we angling
Warbles, were you close as well? Or are you within that?
for? Yeah, I got dirty 20.
You got your 20. Fantastic. Okay, you are going to be halved.
I'm actually take nothing.
You're going to take nothing
Yeah,
because
evasion.
evasion. Sweet, sweet.
Oh, I thought you said Asian. I didn't hear even.
Evasion.
I was like, wow. Whoa. I didn't know they were that dexterous.
Darvin, what was your roll?
18.
18. Fantastic. Halved.
That's
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Fantastic. Okay, so halved.
Is mine halved then halved again because of rage?
It will be, yeah. And that is going to be
And mine too, because it's natural 20.
plus 2 is 16, plus 3, 19 points of
So, well, 4 points for me. It's not bad.
4 points. Yeah, not bad for you. So
So
halved.
9. Yeah.
Yeah. And none for you.
Aha!
And I don't take the damage. I'm just keeping track of the.
Yes, and you can now stop. You are at
After this
your
one.
full. Yeah, so you're good. You don't need to track anymore.
Okay.
You are at full hit points, and you feel that connection you had end.
I don't want the connection.
Good. Morrow, it is your turn.
Morrow is going to. Well, he did the acrobatics thing right over top of Warbles, who was landed prone. So I guess he looks down at him.
As he floats over top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess it's like very Matrix. Yeah. I totally forgot we were underwater. And looks down at him and says, "I hope you don't mind." And like punches his hand into his. I grabbed my headphones into his chest, grabs the Heart of the Tides, shoves it into his tunic, and then like lifts Warbles up, hugs him, and before he casts this spell, yells out to everybody, "Get upstairs to Grim," and casts Dimension Door, and just like we're gone.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And that's Dimension Door lets me go somewhere like up to 500 feet, either that I can see or somewhere I've been before recently. We were in that like safe, warm hall with Grim. That's where we appear.
Yeah, you arrive there and see quite a startled looking Grim. And she just has a moment to say, "Are you all right? Oh my gosh, is that?" And it is Darvin's turn.
My turn?
Yes.
And Sue is he's yelled out to for everybody to run.
Sue, can you take this and line it up with Sue's line of sight and directly to the left diagonal from him? Can you like put it where his head is? I want to see. Can he see Illyria from there?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I can see him.
You can see
Sue,
Illyria.
roll me a perception. I'll take my little pointer back again.
You sure?
For sure. I can see
But
like
I feel
half
so
of him.
Okay, you can go ahead and have it. You can have it. I'll ask for it back when I need it.
one. That would
No.
be fun.
No.
Could all be
20?
different
I'm going
colors.
to order some
20.
on Amazon.
Lyria is
purple.
floating lifeless.
Ah,
Oh.
Bah.
it's probably fine.
Qu'est-ce que?
Okay. He will
Morale. Now I got it.
We do. She made like a life connection tomorrow.
He took all of hers and she took all
She's
of
probably fine.
Just has a little
flesh wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still have a necklace on?
yeah. So Sue is going
You're
to
just, the
Sure,
only,
dime a
you're just the
dozen.
only one who had a eye line on her.
So he would as soon as he noticed that, he would also yell that out.
Okay.
He would say, "Just grab Lyria,"
Okay.
right?
All right.
Ow.
Yeah.
Like there's a huge
Or feed
fucking turtle in
sure.
there.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Kill the
All right.
fucking turtle. That's
So
how.
then it is Darvin's turn.
Do it, Daddy.
Fuck. I don't know what to do. Looking at my hit points. If I try to swim away from the turtle right now, would it get an opportunity attack? No.
I don't think so.
No, you are in the clear.
Is it looking rough?
It's looking rough.
Is your fairy fire still up since he's left?
No, concentration spell.
Concentration. Although you dimension door with your tunic.
Right. So I'd still have advantage if I wanted to go and attack it right now.
Yeah.
You essentially use you use a trigger instead of casting a spell.
Yeah,
Almost.
that's what I mean. It wasn't concentration because it was like a free
And
spell.
Fairy Fire was kind of the last thing you cast on it.
Yeah.
Didn't you take damage though? And
No,
No.
Morrow
Oh.
didn't take damage.
right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You
because
didn't.
Lyria took it.
Lyria took
Oh,
it
yeah.
all for you.
And Lyria
Yeah.
didn't take any damage.
She
Stop
just
it.
died.
I'm so confused.
Stop it.
I have paralysis.
So Sue would be yelling out, like he's already yelled out, run. He says, grab Lyria and run. And if you got potions, that's what Sue's directing.
What are you gonna do, Darvin?
I've got no way to get to Lyria, though, because if I swim over the turtle, it's going to get an attack.
Opportunity.
So what are you going to do,
And you're not
Darvin?
going to make it all the way there.
Oh, there's nobody on that side then.
No.
I can't see past the.
She's
No.
alone.
Holy shit! Okay, wow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get out of here, I guess. I'm tempted to swim into its mouth again and attack it, but I know that that's really crazy.
What are you doing, Darvin?
But it also could kill it. I don't know.
6 seconds.
10 seconds till I'm moving on.
I swim into its mouth.
Okay, roll for attack.
Of all the options.
It's Darvin, man. That's in character. That's fucking Darvin. Sue's like, run. Darvin's like, just one more hit.
25 on the first hit.
Hits.
There you go.
And 20 on the second hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Smush it up.
This was really tough.
Yeah. Well, it's in character though.
Yeah.
So you get bonus points, even if you have to roll a new one tomorrow.
9 and a 3.
You can come back as Archie.
Oh, is that a 6?
Yeah.
Wait a second, is that a 6 or a 9? I never know.
9.
9 and a 3.
It's always a
and then
9.
2 d6s. Pretty good.
6 and 6.
That's pretty
Nice.
good.
24 points of damage.
Cool.
Wait. I must have something else.
Yeah, you got this one. Remember?
And now you're in his
Oh,
mouth.
I forgot about that.
Wait a second. What does this do?
Just
Natural
means
20.
when you die, you get to play that one.
It is an automatic critical success. You would get a natural 20. You would get a brutal critical on your dice.
No, I don't want to take it.
Okay. All right.
I'm in its mouth. And wait a second. Do I have any bonus actions? What's this? Triple rage. What's that mean? Okay.
All right.
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
Eldric, it is your turn.
Okay, Eldric's going to use his slappy little tentacle because it's sitting right in front of the turtle anyways. So let me take my attack on that with advantage. It's 15 plus 7 is 22.
Hits.
That's going to hit. And that's just going to be a little, it's a 1d8 plus 4. Which is 8 plus 4 is 12. And it takes away that 10 feet of movement from him again. And then he is going to use his final spell slot to cast. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Lightning bolt. At the turtle.
Perfect.
Underwater lightning bolt.
At everybody.
You're going to deal with the devil.
He's doing deal with the devil. Natural 20.
Fantastic.
First one.
You get to double your dice.
Okay, so it's
So actually, can I just ask? So if did the turtle got pushed back?
Yes, the turtle. The turtle will get pushed back.
So it's going back 10 feet.
Yeah, it's going back 10 feet.
8.
I might survive after all.
Five
Okay.
damage.
I thought it's brutal crit.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's brutal
This is
crit.
just for the
10,
spell.
10 more damage.
Jesus.
Okay. It is looking bad.
So 9d6 is the damage for the spell.
Fantastic.
So because of the brutal crit, that means it takes 54 off
It
the
sure
attack
does, yeah.
plus my roll. So that is
Do you want me to get the calculator out?
I've
Let's
got it.
go.
Oh, yeah.
10, 14 plus.
I knocked it down though, you guys.
You did. You
Yeah,
did a
yeah,
great
yeah,
job. Yeah.
totally.
It's got a,
You
it's got a
said-
lumpy tongue right now.
You set the
19,
precedent.
21, 24.
It's like Gavin after a smoothie.
27, another 30 points. So 84 total.
How do you want to do this?
Yay! Darvin didn't die! Remember, I'm inside his mouth.
Okay, he doesn't aim at the head. He aims for like a brisket shot, like front of chest, aiming for all of the boiler room of organs.
I will say with that attack, it knocks the breath out of it, what breath there is, and shooting Darvin out of the mouth for a nice clear whatever this looks like.
It's basically a continuous line of electrical energy, well, lightning energy that's 5 feet wide. So it's just gonna like tear a hole through this thing. Hopefully missing Lyria on the backside.
Eldric
You think your backside's that big?
Eldric reaches out for the magic that has become so familiar for him. And this time it feels different. This time it feels free and powerful. And out of nowhere, this incredible amount of lightning shoots from your hands and hits this dragon turtle. Causing it to just light up, and all of its muscles lock, blasting Darvin from its mouth, where he floats mid-water. And you watch as it slowly collapses, crashing across this platform, and it is dead. And you are now out of combat.
And the second turtle comes out from behind the wall.
And the ship turns into a giant.
Eldric, you got to swim up. There's some initials or something in that ship. You go check them out, mate.
Sue runs up to Darvin and asks him for a potion, a healing potion.
Fantastic.
You asked me for the healing potion?
Yeah, I need the healing potion.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So he's going to grab the potion from Darvin. He's
One
gonna,
success.
Yep.
Sorry?
One
For
success.
her death saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to feed her a potion.
Fantastic. In the time it takes you to get there, 2 successes. You feed her a potion, and he wakes up. A gasp of watery breath, and she's in terrible shape, but she is alive.
Sue back, like just like fireman, like over his shoulder.
Fantastic.
And he starts heading out the door.
Amazing. Yep. Everyone else follows, I will see.
Did you check out the ship?
Yeah, he would. If Darvin was so adamant about that, Eldric will go over.
Well,
it.
she mentioned initials, so I just
Yeah.
feel like there's something to it.
But Darvin can't read.
And I can't read. Strange hieroglyphs that I saw.
You needed 4 points of damage to kill it. It was so
What? Damn. If I just
after
quit
the you mean
That's
after,
gonna come
after
back.
the 10 that it took from. Oh wow.
It was close.
Yeah. So it was at 18 or whatever.
You
yeah.
could have been more emphatic about it being that
I
close.
said it. No.
My plan was to basically shoot that spell and be kind. Was to shoot the spell and run. So yeah,
I
whatever.
dare you to try tap dancing again.
Eldric goes and reads what the initials are that Darvin was talking about in the boat.
It's BJ. That's it.
Cool.
Neat.
Sweet. Is there?
Doesn't mean anything to you.
Can I search it for secret compartments?
Ooh, yes, please do.
Gotta do something with my life.
You find it.
Not the turtle. I'm not searching the turtle for secret
No, I'm
compartments.
just.
I mean, you could.
I'm searching.
There's just a bunch of people in it, like a pantomime horse.
Oh, I thought you
Trojan turtle.
guys printed this at first.
Ooh, good band.
Sorry, what would it be? Investigation or
Investigation, yeah.
14?
14. There may have at some point been some hidden compartments on this, but its ship is so damaged and very old, the wood is essentially crumbling away in your hands.
Can I just like snap a piece of wood off so I can take it home for Thal?
Heck yeah. Yeah, you can. And you snap off a chunk right near that, like a headpiece.
Yeah, like the bigger mast, whatever they're called.
Yeah, exactly.
What are they called, Tash?
The what?
The head piece?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bow. Or the stern.
No, the figure. The figure.
Oh, the starboard.
The figurehead?
Figurehead. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
My dad used to carve. My dad carved the one that's over at the Protection Island pub.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's
yeah,
rad.
the mermaid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You all
Get the F out of here.
emerge. Yeah, you get the F out of here. You emerge and make your way to the cavern as well. At this point, uncertain where your captain and Warbles are.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Lyria, as you emerge from the water, kind of politely taps Sue on the back and says, If you don't terribly mind, I wouldn't mind gathering some more herbs quickly.
Sure.
Thanks.
He'll help her. He's got his.
She just kind of like limply goes along. She's like, we need these for health potions, and I think we'll need them. And she points out different, but yeah.
Sue grabs his whispering Yanagiba.
Yeah.
And he ties up his little
Fantastic.
his bandana.
For this, we'll say that this will over the days and access to her brewing station will give you guys some health potions for free.
Sue makes noises too when he does it.
Well, it's like that game.
Yeah.
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes Fruit Ninja on.
You're very good with that knife.
Yeah, I'm practicing.
Oh, I can see that. You're doing wonderfully.
Yeah.
I might just quickly heal myself if you don't mind.
No, please do.
And she heals herself for a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Do you make your way to the cavern?
We go back to
Yeah.
where our coach was there.
Perfect.
Our
So
guide.
in the sort of few minutes since you have made your way back, what have you two Warbles and Morrow been up to?
Warbles, are you all right?
I think I'm all right. And he starts like filling in the gaps where the the dragon turtle had like taken chunks out. And he starts like trying to like short rest himself to heal up and fill in some holes, as it were.
Perfect.
Morrow would be taking off his pack and maybe emptying like one of his kits. He has like a box that he keeps like these bird flute things in. He's just gonna like fucking empty it because he never plays them. And he's gonna put the Heart of the Tide in there. And I'm imagining, he said it was like fist size, right?
Yeah.
So he's just gonna like put it in there and maybe like wrap it in some cloth or something like that, just so it's sort of like secured to closed.
Perfect.
And put it into his pack.
Fantastic.
And he looks over to Grim. We bested the creature. Wasn't easy, but we now hold the Heart of the Tide. Do you have any objections against us taking it?
No, I mean, I sort of told you that was the whole kind of point, it being down there and you getting it and everything, and I think that's probably how it was meant to go.
If you were in a position of power due to the Heart of the Tides, and you had to make a choice between... I'm assuming if you know us, you probably know Tana and Thadia.
Aye.
I'm not sure who is the right person to visit first. Thadia seems like the right choice, but Tana seems to be the one making the calls.
I suspect whichever you choose, probably... I suspect it's probably the same.
You're probably right.
I think you just go with whatever feels right. Preferably whatever does the best for the Endless Isles and all that.
That would be Thadia.
I agree.
Well, I suppose we could take a moment to rest up and hope our crew comes back. I would.
Yeah, what's taking them so long? Like,
I hope they're all right.
Yeah.
I would go back down, but at this stage, our goal is to collect the Heart of the Tide, and as much as I love the crew, all of us are going to be dead if we don't succeed in this, and I'm not willing to go back down there.
Just give me a moment. And Grim, her eyes just completely white out. She says, "Oh yes, they're almost here. Sue's got one of you over his shoulder, but they're on their way."
we make as if we were about to just like hustle down and go save them.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
We dig out our blades and start.
We're coming back for you.
I'll help. No, you can't go. And just as you guys walk in,
Oh, you're coming back to get us. Oh, thank goodness. Wow.
So
So good to see you.
Oh, man.
my goodness.
What a battle that was. It got worse since you left.
I jumped back in its mouth, Captain.
I have no doubt that you would, Darvin.
yeah.
So if we want to go for a short rest here,
Yes.
if you're up for that, I will give like everybody a nice piece of sushi, turtle sushi.
Oh, nice.
And you get an extra 1d8 for however many hit dice you roll.
I'm good. I didn't actually take any damage.
That's really annoying.
Just kind of hit around the corner there and waited. But man, did I kick its ass at the end.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah.
That was quite the shot.
Except for I made a deal with the devil.
Speaking
Excuse you.
With the rest. Oh,
Oh, I
oh no,
thought you
different
meant me.
one. This
Okay.
downstairs. Yeah, it was a.
Just had a moment. Yeah, no, that's
it's
fine.
not. You're fine. You don't seem too devilly.
No, I
The
try
hair,
not to be.
The hair's little.
I couldn't really help that. Genetics.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of not taking any damage, Grim, maybe you can give me some insights
But then
into
8
this.
from him as well.
We were down there with the creature,
12?
and it was hitting me. It hurts, but I don't feel worse for wear. It's almost as if the damage it was dealing was being...
Almost redistributed.
Yes. Do you know what that would be about?
Sort of like a magic's not super familiar to you. Like maybe someone in your party who does a magic that's not super familiar to you. She kind of looks meaningfully over at Lyria, who's currently bandaging herself up.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I didn't probably think so. It's a good thing you're a pretty face. Although right now you look like a drowned
Ah, you're so tin. I never realized.
Thank you.
He's got a funny little belly.
All right, so you all take a short rest, rather.
Short rest, yeah.
That got me back up to full hit points.
Hey.
Amazing. All right, Lyria, with that sushi and a little break, is feeling quite a lot better as well.
Awesome.
All right, what's the plan?
Back to the ship, Captain.
I think we set sail for Thadia. We have the Heart of the Tides. It's in my pack. I put it in a container just so everybody knows where it is. I think we set sail. Who knows what is being drawn to this thing? I think we waste no time.
Double time, Captain.
Let's go.
Warbles is going to turn to Grim. Oh, so what's your plan now?
Not really sure. Probably bum around here for half a moment more, and then sort of peckish. Probably go get some snacks or something, and then.
He gives her another some more things sushi.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, never mind. Not peckish anymore. Might go visit some friends. Or, yeah, not really sure.
All right, well, if you need a lift.
It's charades night with that. Never mind. You're probably not. Anyway.
Okay,
goodbye.
bye.
And I'll be seeing you around.
Oh, are you guys
Are you a
like
thing?
a thing now?
Wow.
Well, yes, I have kind of
I was really hoping
that moved fast. Good job. Congratulations.
sworn to her for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there once or twice.
yeah.
The old ball and chain.
Yeah. Do a cartwheel.
Well, I already did a tap dance for her.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
More of a jig, really, but
Wasn't too bad, yeah. Oh, if I swung that way, then maybe. But anyway, I'll see you later, she says to Lyria. Yeah. All right, we'll take care.
See ya.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Yeah, I guess we head back to the ship.
Perfect. You head back along the path, and as you come out onto the beach, you see an elven man standing there with very intricately braided hair, beads throughout those braids, and he appears to be sort of middle-aged, and he is dressed in a long blue tunic that comes down just past his knees, though has slits so you can see the nice decorated trousers in golds and greens. There is intricate embroidery across his tunic, showing ocean scenes, showing druids worshipping, showing gods rising and tridents. And he stands there calmly with his hands behind his back. And as you emerge from the forest, you're only about 5 feet out of the forest before he's in front of you, about 15 feet away, and he says, "My friends, I was hoping we could have a conversation."
Darvin, kill.
I jump into his mouth. Molten strike.
Darvin's newest move.
I would love you to all roll me a perception, though.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Santa Maria. I'm going to use this one.
21 for Wobbles.
17.
17,
14.
14,
3.
3.
Well, it's 4 or 5, but whatever.
You know a lot about it.
Darvin's just staring at his lips.
Yeah.
I think I could fit, actually.
Other than Darvin, did anyone roll under a 13?
No.
No,
I
okay.
didn't, no.
At the same moment, you all notice behind him and out to sea a second ship alongside your own. This one larger and far more regal.
Would we recognize these as, what's that guy's name? The Royal Fancy Coat Sovereign. Sovereign
the
guy?
Tide Sovereign.
The Royal
Tide
Fancy
Sovereign.
Lads. Yeah.
Is it the Royal Fancies?
Prince Charles.
RFLs.
As you were wondering this, he says, Veritan Ramanor, at your service. And he bows, though he keeps his eyes on all of you. And you recognize this to now be the Tide Sovereign.
What do you want?
Currently, I would like a conversation about a friend of ours.
Let's have that conversation.
I mean, we're not getting any younger. Start talking.
Of course. I believe that you have probably all come here drawn by whispers and tale of my treachery or tyranny to seek out a powerful item. As the captain, I suspect you are the one in possession of this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just came here to visit the
Interesting.
lady in the cavern. She gave us a...
Lady in the Cavern.
Yep.
Wonderful.
It's a good band name.
We're in a band.
I would like you to hand this item over to me to protect our islands.
Protect your islands.
All of our islands.
And that's what you were doing with whatever this item was before that you speak of.
This item, it was and has never been in my possession. However, with it, we wouldn't have to worry.
And why is that?
Control of the seas, protection of these islands.
Can I get a
Yeah, can we,
vibe from this dude?
Yeah, insight. Anyone who's paying attention, which I expect all of you.
we're paying attention.
Now's not the time to roll that, Gavin. Can I
2.
use my luck to re-roll?
You sure can. You can also use your deal with the devil if you want.
Fuck that. There we go. 17.
17. Sorry, what did other people get?
3.
3.
9.
9.
Eldric casts Hidden Step on himself.
Fantastic.
So he just goes invisible.
You go invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to be here next Sunday.
Off to Chicago.
Just an easier way to deal with it now.
What did Maru get?
17.
17, fantastic. As Eldric disappears, you notice that the Tide Sovereign appears strained. While he seems to be attempting calm, his jaw keeps clenching. There's a tension around his eyes. And you notice that for a man of the years you are aware him to be, he seems aged. He seems almost under duress.
We didn't fight this fucking hard to give this to somebody else, Captain.
So you do have it.
Give him what?
He knows we've got it.
God what, Darvin?
Darvin, there's no vampires.
The turtle. We've got to give him the turtle.
I thought Sue cut it up. Sue, give him
Give him the
What you
turtle,
have
Sue.
with the turtle.
Here's a piece of sushi. Here's a piece of sushi.
Can Warbles do a perception
1d8
check on
on
the
a long
surrounding forest to see if there's anyone in it?
Yes, absolutely. Roll me a perception. Those of you who aren't currently rolling.
18.
18.
17 for my perception.
17. Fantastic. It is tricky. There may be movement, and at the same time, at this very moment, the winds pick up. And they pick up very quickly. And you watch as at your ship, you hear, "Ah!" and you watch a man be thrown by an invisible force overboard.
That was fucking people up.
Morrow casts invisibility on himself.
I jumped in the guy's mouth.
Sue looks at him and says, "We're not turning anything over."
I see.
Except for the turtle.
So be it. And he nods his head. In a moment, there is a flurry of movement from the tree line. Warbles, you anticipate this much quicker than the others, simply for the factor that you had been looking for it specifically. Eldric, you remain unnoticed. Lyria comes through the trees at this moment, a little bit, having been a little bit behind you, and stops quite surprised before pulling out her own dagger, ready for whatever you decide. And 14 plus 6. Morrow, I need you to roll me a dex.
Dex save.
Yes.
If it has anything to do with stealth, I don't know if it's been an hour. Oh, you guys did a long rest.
You did a short rest. Yeah.
16.
16. Okay. So, Morrow, you feel grasping hands grab at your arms, and you manage to pull away. Though, as you do, your invisibility seems to have not covered you the way you believed you would. Where would you like to move?
He is going to step behind the Tide Sovereign, draw his daggers, and put it to his neck.
Wonderful. Do you say anything?
No, he can feel the blade.
You can feel the blade. Fantastic. The Tide Sovereign, you notice, pulls his chin up a little bit as a very fine line of blood starts to trickle down. I see. Well, this works as well. And he wraps his hand around your wrist, and you watch him reach up and hold on to something invisible that none of you can notice before casting something. And he and the invisible thing he is holding disappear, and you hear them crash into the tree line nearby. Morrow, I need you to roll me another dex.
Can Warble sprint off in that direction?
You can absolutely sprint off in that direction. What is everyone else doing?
Can I use my luck again? I have 3 lucks.
You absolutely can.
Sue would follow. He would be.
You're also headed that
daggers,
way.
Yeah, daggers and
9.
9. I've left my dice there. Natural 20.
Oh.
In this moment, the Tide Sovereign sticks his hand, his other hand, around yours, holding the blade there, but not allowing you to move it faster, and says, "We'll be having a conversation very soon." As the tree behind you opens up creating a space, and you both fall through. Morrow, you have a moment to look at an immense glass dome with sea rushing over it, as you all step through the tree line in time to watch your captain disappear behind a closing tree.
To cast detect portal.
Detect portal, fantastic. You are immediately pinged a location, the very center of Saya.
As Morrow is disappearing, can he yell out? Can they see him? He just yells out "Don't wait for me!" And it's just like.
Darvin's already ran towards the beach. I'm getting it because technically there should be 2 boats.
There are 2 boats still there.
I'm already in one of the boats and I'm power rowing towards Thal.
Fantastic, yeah, absolutely. Morrow, you disappeared with the backpack, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of you, Darvin has already taken off, and the rest of you watch as one of your assailants puts a hand on a tree, and the tree opens up, and the rest start to dart through. You hear movement a little ways away, and what sounds to be similar happening. As you get to the beach, you are no longer surrounded by anyone. Darvin, you watch as the 2 ships begin to move, and you watch as the sails are filled with a wind that you do not feel going through. I was going to say your hair, but not your hair.
Bless him.
And you watch as waves pick up behind the ship, almost pushing it along. Roll me a perception.
I'm really good at those. Just one second. It is 13.
13. You are able to see Thal being pulled away from the side railing as almost reaching for you, and your eyes lock for a moment before you glance up at the helm and watch as Sarah avoids your eyes and sails the ship away. And you are left stranded on this island without a ship, without a captain, and without the heart of the tides. And that is where we will pick up next week.
Oh my god!
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Adventure